Good evening, my friends. This is the Grim Flayer. Hope you're doing very well today, and I hope you are ready for another Discord League. These are very, very fun. They're kind of the new hip thing to do on the channel. We debuted our Discord Leagues with a Discord Jund League that was very fun, very popular, and if you haven't checked that out, you probably should because it was a great time. If you didn't check that out, maybe you don't know what I mean. Well, the Discord Leagues are where one of my lovely Patreon supporters has qualified for a donation league. You know, just like any other, you can have me play your list through a league of choice, as I traditionally do on the channel, or you can commission a deep dive on a subject matter or a deck tech or something like that. Or you can do what we did last time and what we're doing this time, which is that the donor themselves will sit in the hot seat, will sit in the pilot's chair, and will host a call and will screen share their league that they pilot us through as myself and a bunch of other fine denizens of my Discord server all pile into the call, and we put our heads together. We have a lot of fun, we have a lot of banter, we make a lot of jokes, and we try to figure out the best lines, the best ways to get over the line with our deck. And today's deck is Red Rock or Rakdos Skelemental, which is a very, very cool one. I debuted this on the channel a couple weeks ago, had a lot of fun, and we have some alterations that have been made from that kind of baseline. And this donation league, this Discord donation league, is brought to us by a wonderful Of the Veil tier Patreon supporter, The Fjord. The Fjord is an awesome guy, and he is the one in the pilot's chair today. So I'm just going to make a few notes about the list, and then we're going to get straight into the video. So at the beginning of our recording, you will see us finalizing some changes, so I won't belabor the point, I won't be redundant and talk about the things you're about to hear us discuss there. I will talk about some things that were kind of decided ahead of time that deviate from the list you saw me play a few weeks ago. Number one, we have a third mountain in there instead of the third basic swamp. I don't mind that, you know. We do have a moon effect now, so it's a little incongruous to cut a swamp, but at the same time, we are very red hungry, lots of RR casting costs in the deck, as you can see. Speaking of the land base, we have gone up to 22 lands from formerly 21, again using my list as a baseline. We've also cut Graven Cairn, so that leaves us with 2 lands to add. The Fjord brought us Lavaclaw Reaches today, which I really like, as the 22nd land. Don't know if I'd play it as the 21st, but I like it as the 22nd. And Castle Embereth, which is a card that I think is a very fine fit in the archetype. Definitely a nice inclusion if you can support it, which we can. Notably, we also have Bonecrusher Giant, and that's something that we will discuss in the beginning of the video, so I won't get into that here, but Bonecrusher is in, Bob is out, and Magus of the Moon is in the sideboard. So, of course, Arkham's Astrolabe has been banned since last I played the deck. This deck can support Blood Moon effects really well. We don't ramp it out or anything, but, you know, we're a 2-color deck. We can play around our own moons just fine, and that's, you know, a good enough reason in any deck, really, to consider at least a moon effect, and we are an Unearth deck, so we did have a little bit of discussion about this. There's obviously some pros and cons to playing Blood Moon versus Magus of the Moon on either side, but the Fjord and I were both eager to see how Magus performs, so we are playing 3 copies of that guy in the league that you're about to see. So thank you so much to the Fjord for your generous support, for piloting and hosting this league, and for bringing us this list. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you to all of the awesome guys who were in on the call, the crew, the squad, we were there. I don't know what to call us. Are we the Grim Company, the Grim Companions, maybe? We have to christen ourselves with a name, but anyway, we had a great group of guys in on the call, and we have to thank a nice little list of new Patreon supporters here, new, returning, and upgraded. We have new Inquisitor, Jordan Elens. We have new Unearthed tier member, Liquid Oxygen. We have a pair of new Confidants, Zachary Riddle and James Clugston. We also have to welcome back a returning Confidant, Michael Brown. And finally, last but the opposite of least, we have to thank Jonathan Poirier-Monette for upgrading his level of support from Confidant to Tireless. So, my friends, a lot of these newcomers and a lot of these upgrades, I believe, are a direct a direct correlation to our increased sense of community around here with the Jund Discord League kind of forging that path, and many more Discord leagues to come, including this one right here. We've got a great time on this channel, and if you would like to join us, the Discord is available to any Patreon supporters at any tier as low as $1 a month. So thank you to everybody doing that. I truly and deeply appreciate you, and without any further ado, let's get in to the league. Up, everybody. We got Esmir, Beto. We got maybe Lotuses.
They want to get crew.
I'm like, we got the whole crew going.
It's true.
We're officially recording now, so there we go. We're going live.
There it is.
Boy.
All right, no swear words. You got it.
Didn't get a chance to get them all out beforehand. Got to give us a 5-minute warning for that.
I got them all out last night.
Well, now that there are more people here, what do you guys think of Bonecrusher versus Bob?
I'd do a Bonecrusher 100%.
I go Bonecrusher.
Yeah, it hurts me to say, but Dark Confidant's not what it used to be.
Right.
Those are some strong incentives
Well,
to
consensus.
strong votes. Yep.
Consensus says Bonecrusher. We're going Bonecrusher.
I think Bob is just a lot better in Rock than it is in this one.
Yeah.
Even like Cat Rock. This one, I just was watching your league again, Flair, when you kind of rolled out Red Rock, and there were a couple games where Bob really bit you in the butt. And
He did for sure. I maintain that I do not like the builds where there's no Bob or some other above ground threat for sure, but I'm open to the Bonecrusher. I'm open to Dan's young Pyromancer idea. I think that's the beauty of an archetype like this. We've got some exploring to do, so let's explore. Let's play the Giant. Seems good.
I've always been so impressed with Bonecrusher Giant every time I've played him.
right, yeah. Even there's certain times where you're just like, even if it means like stomping a turn 1 Arbor Elf or something, it's just like a lot of times where it really really helps.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think on, maybe I'm crazy, but I think on service level it doesn't look great. Like, it looks okay-ish, but every time I've played it, it's just been all I've wanted.
Yeah.
Bonecrusher, I was going to say, he does look weaker just on paper than Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well,
you're also playing a ton of 3-drops.
yeah.
Yeah, but we do,
Fast.
Bonecrusher is a 2-drop as well, for early interaction, and we did go up to 22 lands, so
Yeah.
there's that. Did you want to raise the question, Fjord, about Kolaghan's command before we get into a league? We're starting to talk about that.
Well, I was asking mainly, like, if the K command in the sideboard for the second K command was worth it, or we should stick with Kalidas, but people were more anti-Kalidas, so I just kind of yanked him. But we can put him back in.
Yeah.
People.
That's what that was. Yeah.
Plus, buying back a threat, even if it's slow, is really awesome. And
yeah,
how
I think
feel
2K
about
command minimum in this.
Yeah.
2K command minimum for me, so I like it.
All right.
I'm fine with the card as long as we pronounce it the right way.
Well,
It's Kolaghan's command, people.
Of course.
Kolaghan's command.
Wait, what is it?
My apologies.
What is the pronunciation? What is the pronunciation?
Kolaghan's command.
Yeah,
Kolaghan.
It's Kolaghan's, but not on this channel.
It's Kolaghan's, but it's Kolaghan's. It's really Kolaghan.
It's only
I just
allowed to
found
be
out
pronounced Kolaghan's.
Yeah.
Tulane is Hullen because it's like a Old English pronunciation. Did you guys know that?
Something I did not know.
No. Tulane is Hullen. Yeah, I got taken to school on that one.
All right, what are we going to play in round 1? Make your calls.
Eldrazi Tron.
Oh, pessimism.
No Tron.
We-
no E-Tron.
I just want to get the bad ones out of the way. Honestly, I feel like a Tron matchup wouldn't be terrible here, right?
We're going to go up against...
We're ready for that.
Soul Sisters. That's the bet.
Oh, okay.
I have seen a little bit of Martyr Mock.
Martyr
Neo.
Martyr Mock. Where's your heart, man?
I'm going to call...
Proclamation of Rebirth.
I'm going to call Goblins.
Ooh.
I think my call is we're gonna dumpster Amulet. That's gonna be my guess.
Ooh, all
That would
right.
be nice.
I'll go
Dredge.
Dredge. I'm feeling Dredge.
Dredge. Let's see. Anybody recognize the username? I don't.
No.
No, but they look like a good player because they have a little frame on their thing.
True.
Lost the die roll. Okay.
Oh, GG, just go to the next one.
Oh, Fjord, nice with the sup in the chat.
Oh yeah, well you gotta open up with the sup. It's amazing. That's why my username is that. Is that for that exact line?
It's ridiculous.
Was sup without the underscore taken?
Yes, it was. I was very upset.
That's such a tilt.
That's awesome.
You must be close to the fewest amount of characters for your screen name, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah, good point.
Oof. Double mountain. Mulligan.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Yeah.
Yep. Which one dropped the bottom?
Thoughts.
Can we get one of those mountains back, dealer?
Unearth, maybe? We don't have anything to bring back right now.
Yeah, I think it's Unearth.
All right.
Yeah. Hi, Nastier, by the way. Welcome.
Hey, thanks.
And Fjord, when you get a second, could you make the cards in our hand bigger for the benefit of the viewers?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. That might be a little big. But
A little bigger, please.
There you go.
This is a team depletion hand, boys.
True.
Incentives to fetching swamp.
Basic swamp.
You think basic swamp over Blood Crypt?
Assuming
Well,
we're at
actually,
swamp,
we're not scared of Magus
Yeah.
because
So
we just bolted it.
Blood
Yeah, maybe
Crypt?
we should get the Blood Crypt, actually. Yeah.
Blood Crypt Inquisition.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Oof.
Clothis.
What a good
Clothis.
hand.
Take out
Yeah,
Great
Clothis.
Clothis. We cannot beat a Clothis.
Love that card.
It's a very good card. There, let me make this a little. Oh, you can't make those bigger. Never mind.
You could pop out the
Oh.
revealed zone if you wanted to. Just probably not
Oh,
necessary.
no.
That was a heck
Thoughtseize
of a
bug.
top deck.
Thoughtseize bug.
What a sicko.
Quite the draw.
Well,
We could try hit a land with the cling.
do we want to
just
hold
like-
it until we target something with Clothis?
And fight for it.
Yeah, we can do that.
Maybe we want to discard the Bloodbraid Elf.
Yeah, they're bringing Bloodbraid Elf down next turn. I think that's better than fighting over one thing this turn.
All right. Thoughtseize the Bloodbraid. Oops. Oh, well, they have a lightning bolt. I accidentally deleted it.
Okay, we have Lightning Bolt.
Stomp represents Lightning Bolt. Oh, deleted
Oh.
Stomp too. GG.
I'm the
all
worst
good.
at tracking hands.
It is all good. We need to fade a Pillage pretty badly, and I don't know what else we need. Second land would be great natty, so we could like interact and hold up Cling.
That would be nice.
What do we need them to draw? Maybe Arbor Elves? I think
Lands.
them drawing lands is kind of bad for us.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of truth to that.
They're just playing out Bonecrusher.
I wonder if they drew like a Lightning Bolt. Oh, they have Lightning Bolt, right?
Okay,
Another
it even
land?
comes in tap. Let's
Yes.
go.
Wrong color, but it's a. As we
No,
can
this is cool.
bolt the Bonecrusher.
Yeah, better than nothing.
So do we want to hold up Cling or Inquisition then? Hit Lightning Bolt and whatever else they had in their hand.
Probably want to Inquisition, I guess, right?
They are probably not going to fire their bolt right now. We can wait and maybe fight with the Cling to Dust.
We will get to cantrip.
Yeah.
The cantrip is pretty appealing.
Let's cling.
Okay.
Do we want to stop the Clothis trigger?
Yeah. With the cling.
It might be worth doing. It might not be.
I think you're fighting the trigger and cantripping is probably fine.
Right. If they target a creature, I guess it's different.
And OP has like been in the tank every upkeep.
They returned your sup. That's cool.
Yeah, it happens
Oh,
about
that
half
is
the
cool.
time.
Half the time.
Alright.
Yeah. Not on my watch, Clothis.
How have you guys liked Castle Embereth in this, for those who've played it?
I have liked it pretty well. It's really nice when you have an active like Kroxa attacking and you can pump it for an extra damage, or especially with the like Seasoned Pyro tokens, like you can do just way more damage.
Yeah, sure.
So fire off the Inquisition now.
Hmm.
I don't really see anything else to do, right? Unless we want to
They
cycle
have
Unearth.
3 cards in hand?
Did
Yeah,
they
they
do
have
nothing
three.
last turn?
They just attacked with Bonecrusher.
So if they did nothing, that means 4 or 5 cost stuff in hand, right? Like Chandra or Glory Banger.
Yeah.
Yeah, or another
Thoughtseize.
bolt. Like I don't think the Inquisition's gonna hit.
Bloodblade.
It could be another Clothis. That'd be maybe the best case scenario.
I mean, not now that we've Thoughtseized.
Oh yeah, the Thoughtseize helps a little bit.
No, I think in order to beat this Clothis, we need to draw one more land and just start chaining together Skelementals.
Yeah.
Need some damage somewhere.
Another interesting question. How do you guys rate this matchup? I don't think I've played it. I played Gruul Vine. I don't think I've played traditional Gruul on Red Rock before.
I can talk
I would
about it
say-
from the Gruul's perspective.
I would say that we have a unique opportunity to kind of fight through Blood Moon effects in this deck, because a lot of our really impactful cards are red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true.
Whether that's Spyro or Skelly.
What would you say from the Gruul side, Juggernaut?
They beat me by firing off really fast. Skelementals, I beat them by bringing in life gain. I actually take out moon effects just because they don't really do much, and I just try to find a Clothis somewhere.
Sure. So if you see us going slow like this, you think you pretty much got it, right?
Yeah.
Well,
The Glory
they're
Banger.
empty-handed.
Yeah, I mean, like, the Gruul player is definitely the slower one here. They play the sit back, just try to stabilize. That being said, I think it's about even. If I don't know. Yeah, I'd say
Okay. Cool.
Oh, we're still alive.
Live for another day.
Oh, the power play.
There we go.
Yeah, you
That
see what I mean
main
here,
deck,
like,
Collective Brutality, doing work.
yeah, you see what I mean here by just like the power of Clothis here. Like we were really just soloed by Clothis.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I guess we'll cycle this. Try and see
Try
if
to
we
hit
can draw,
another Cling.
see if we can draw a Cling to stay in this game.
But then how do we win the next turn?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We cling.
Oh, that doesn't do it.
How many Klings are you playing main? I guess we'll see here.
2.
Okay.
Alright, what do we want? Clearly Magus of the Moon, right? I'll bring it all through.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe Plague Engineer is good. Oh, I kind of like Pillage on the play.
Pillage on the play is interesting. I do think brutalities are definitely a consideration as well.
These are the 7 that kind of jumped out to me.
Most Gruul lists only play 20 lands, so you can pillage a Utopia Sprawl Forest. It is pretty incredible.
All right.
Yeah, or just having ways to answer turn 1 Arbor Elf as well, just bolting it and, Collective Brutality it or stomping it.
Yeah, like you want to spend the first 2 turns constricting their mana and then just slapping them around with Skelementals.
So what do we
I
want
don't
to
like
cut
Liliana the
this?
Veil very much because they go kind of wide and she's really slow.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, I think we need to be faster.
I think for that reason, maybe K-Command is not as strong this matchup.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, they might be clearing out our creatures actively, which turns off one of the modes.
Do we want to trim any of the discard or leave all 6 in?
I could see trim 1 Inquisition.
Exactly. I was going to say trim 1, and I think I'm more skeptical of Plague Engineer than anything else. I mean, we could trim a little around the edges with like only 2 Kroxa maybe, but maybe then we're respecting their Grave Disruption too much. I don't know about that.
I like Kroxa though. I agree with you, Claire.
So here's the thought: we didn't see Pillage, and a lot of lists are not running Pillage these days. So Collective Brutality might just be a removal spell for Arbor Elf.
We could get away with like only 2 instead of 3. 3 might be a lot. It's very underwhelming against a resolved almost anything.
Yeah.
Game.
2 brutalities, keep all 6 discard.
Would you want 1 Plague Engineer or 1 Inquisition?
I think at least 1 Plague Engineer is pretty good.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It has a lot of upside if they go wide.
Yep, especially on the play.
So we'll clearly take the draw, right? Oof.
Oh, man.
Oof, God.
Single mountain hands.
Okay, multiple lands and spells.
It's a good one.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, this might be crazy, but maybe keep the fetches to fuel a Kroxa.
Bottom basic swamp.
Yeah.
Or Blackcleave, or maybe keep it in case they are blood mooning us and put Blackcleaves on the bottom.
Oh, is Skelemental 2 red, 1 black, or 2 black, 1 red?
Red.
It's 2 red. We're not that weak to Blood Moon.
Okay, sure. Whatever you guys think. I'm just making a case for the fetches.
I figured if we bottom basic swamp, we can fetch basic swamp turn 2 with Marsh Flats pretty simply.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that still gives the additional card in the yard.
I love it.
Hey,
Fjord, thanks for doing this, man. This is awesome.
Oh yeah, this is great.
Yeah,
whichever one of the masses said that, it's great. Keep.
How many did they keep?
They have 7.
Oh, but what I get.
Fire off the Inquisition cannons.
Whoa,
lots of
okay.
hand. It's a very interesting keep.
Let's see if they draw the elf off the top again, like with the clothes. All right. Nice.
So I'm thinking just Kroxa here, right? Because they're still 2 turns off from anything else.
Yeah, unless they drew a 2-drop, or I think it's safe.
Yep.
We're probably getting a 4-drop anyway.
This plays around Veil of Summer too.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody was playing a Leyline of Sanctity, and I had the Kroxa, and they had to like give it a read and do a double check at Magic the other night. They were like, I was like, each baby, each.
That's
Feels
a good
so
card
good.
to get out of their hand.
That is, yeah.
I take back what I said about Dreadbore. It's a good card, by the way.
Yeah, I love Dreadbore. Don't veil me, bro. Alright.
Wow.
Is it blood? Sorry, Mr. Hands. Is it Bloodbraid Forests?
Yeah, their hand is,
Yeah, it is.
it's 4, it's 2 Bloodbraid, 2 Forest.
Okay.
Yeah, that's their updated hand.
We're a fetch land away from Unearthing Kroxa, which is sweet.
Yeah, or if they play something we can fail push and we draw a land, we can do it that way.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about the. Okay, good. I was like, are they
Oh,
about to
perfect.
Clothis us?
No, we're about to pop that land and push that thing.
What am I fetching here? Mountain?
I would do Blood Crypt.
Yeah, tapped red source for the Kroxa.
Yep.
Beautiful. Let's
Ooh,
go.
Yes.
Yeah, here it is.
Just as planned.
Dude, Magic is so
Yeah.
easy.
Who drew this one up, guys?
Should I just grab Mountain for the life total?
No, oh,
Swamp because of Blood
Grab
Moon.
Swamp.
Alright.
Blood Moon, yeah. This feels good.
Yeah, and compared to like other like black mid range, like we don't care about our graveyard as much, like certain types or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a nice
Totally.
upside. Oh, we got another Bloodbraid out of the hand. Let's go.
Go
Maybe
down
we
to
should have
Forest and
considered,
Bloodbraid.
we could have considered letting a land into our graveyard if they want to exile stuff with Clothis.
Guess that's
Oh,
true.
yeah, true.
That is a good point.
What do they hit off this?
A Scoos.
Scoos? Not scared.
It's a little
Not
bit late, bud.
It turned too late.
Not scared.
I didn't attack into our Kroxa.
Oh, we played Wooded Foothills. Do we still know about this forest in their hand?
Yeah, we did.
Nice.
Am I just
Whoa.
killing the? Am I just killing the
Okay.
board and
Love it.
swinging in?
I feel like
I
we're
like
gonna
that.
want to kill the ooze at least.
I would probably let them block with Bloodbraid. Oh no,
If
we
they
already
block
got
with
rid of one
Trigger.
Chandra, and most of us only run 1 or 2. Glorybringer.
We
doesn't
could
hurt
do
that
this just
much.
because it puts them on a turn 2 clock. Or
Exactly.
2-turn clock.
2-turn clock if we Dreadbore.
I like it. We've got to be fast in this deck. Do
I
they
don't know what
discard
that
forest we know
means.
about?
Dots with
Maybe
a
we're just
slash.
taking a little bit long on the last turn.
Come on, they've been in the tank so much. They can't.
It's true.
I think
And
they were just making
esoteric
a
mirror-
face at the double removal spell, probably.
I'm sure they
Yeah.
felt helpless that whole game.
That was
Yeah,
some serious depletion, my friends. Serious
was-
It was
depletion.
indeed.
Oh.
Very nice
That was
depletion.
good.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
that-
some beautiful sequencing.
That felt absolutely amazing. So, are we looking to bring in the Inquisition back in on the draw?
Over what?
Over brutality, probably.
I was just thinking.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that could be fun.
like
We didn't
that.
see any Veil of Summer. Doesn't mean
Do
they
we
don't have it.
question? Do we question Pillage at all here on the draw, or is
Oh,
it still just such a high ceiling card that we leave it in?
What
Um,
artifacts are we worried about?
No, we just want to hit their Utopia Sprawled land.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's
a pretty
more
big
for just-
game when it happens.
Yeah, hit a land if they Utopia sprawl it once or twice.
I think we made that play in a on a Discord call last night when we were playing Jund and like on the draw, and it was still good.
So do you just want to run it back?
I'd probably just ditch a brutality and keep it like this is.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, let's do it.
The only card I was thinking of on the draw would be K Command. Seems a little better on the draw.
Yeah, we can leverage 1K command. You can make a real case for that.
But I
But
think it's great. Well, we registered anyway.
yep.
Let's get a good 7 this time. How about that?
Yeah, no needing to mulligan. No basic mountain as the only land.
If only it was a Graven Cairns, boys. I'm telling you.
Double Mountain is actually pretty good. I think, we have a lot of stuff being cast with Double Mountain, but just another land, if like another Black Source would have been really good in that one hand.
And I was tempted to do the filter land, but I don't own any, and I didn't really feel like ordering a single filter land. So that's why that was not a.
I love that time shifted art. So cool. Future Sight, I think it is.
Was it last game that we had a one lander? No, last game we had a functional hand.
Yeah, last game we molded the one lander to a functional hand. Game 1 we kept the one land.
Yeah,
It is such a.
That was a good one land though. It had.
The filter lands are really bad with one land.
It's such a corner case, but having that one land that's a filter land is just awful.
Having
registering? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was curious. Are we registering one Castle Locthwain?
We are. We're registering one of each castle.
Love it.
Yeah, something beautiful about that for sure.
We have one of each castle and one man land. And then the rest of the lands are fetches, shocks, and basics.
Cool.
Wait, Lavaclaw Reaches? We're playing that?
Yeah, one copy.
Cool.
I love the card. The artwork is so cool, and it's done a lot of work for me when I've played this in paper. So
very cool.
Yeah, I like it as the 22nd land. Also a nostalgic card for me. I think it was one of the first dual lands I ever got, strangely enough. Like kitchen table, red-black vampires, 4 copies of Lavaclaw Reaches.
Nice.
I was playing a sealed tournament for Ultimate Masters on the pre-release weekend at my LGS, and another guy and I split in the finals. I took the box and he took the box topper, and it was Lavaclaw Reaches, and I felt so validated.
No.
Poor guy.
You should send our opponent's esoteric message right back to them. The ellipses followed by the rune, the backslash.
I get the other. Forward slash.
Yeah, go for the
forward slash.
We want the next level.
There we go. I know where forward slash is on the keyboard, so we can go with that one.
Are they still in the tank about 7? Their first 7, or?
And they're making a burrito.
Well, it has joined the game, and it has not gone past there.
Might be double queuing.
Yeah. That was a very confident burrito call, by the way. Not food. Not burrito.
Yeah, microwave burrito.
Microwave burrito.
Hey, man's got to eat his Mexican food.
Yeah, I'm calling you from the land of burritos, Arizona. We had burritos for breakfast.
Listen, I'm not against it. We've all been there.
Yeah. Turn 1 burrito, man. It's hard to beat.
Turn 1 burrito. What's the converted mana cost on a burrito?
There we go. Do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good.
Be in.
Ooh, I love it. Inquisition, Kroxa.
Am I noticeably louder than everyone else, by the way? I feel like I was on the previous call.
I don't really know.
Maybe, but just because probably you have the best microphone out of all of us.
Yeah. I'm also... Maybe I'll just refrain from shouting if I can.
No, we like it.
I don't think it's a concern.
Should I shout louder?
Yes. You need to make sure you talk over everyone else.
Okay. I'll be sure to do that.
You can shout all you want, but we're here to just keep your tilt in check.
Ooh, good luck.
Turn 1 burrito.
Yeah.
What does this player do against Storm? Their combo.
Yeah,
What do they even do?
What do they even do? Rim, one of my favorite habits that you have is when you repeat yourself. I just think it's hilarious. Like, I love when you do it. You're always just like, can't say I'm a fan. Can't say I'm a fan. You just like, you always like repeat the same thing. Like, I love it.
This is how you successfully propagandize people. You just have to repeat it so often it becomes subconscious, and
That's
then
true.
when you know it, you'll be a sprawler band.
Yeah.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
You wait 5 months, Gruul's going to be banned out of the game.
Yeah.
I hope so.
It's true. Everybody will have to register Inquisition of Kozilek and Thoughtseize, or else.
It's a requirement.
That's the real Inquisition.
That's the companion requirement on all Magic cards going forward.
Yes. Companion has been eroded, and you will love it.
So he's going
Veil
to
of
6.
Summer. People have to burn their copies of Veil of Summer
Oh, yes.
in the streets. Yeah.
Yeah, that's step 0.
Let's see.
Oh, what a fool.
Okay.
He's not
No
bluffing
one
Veil of
draw.
Summer.
No.
The 2 life is worth the bluff. Come on.
They clearly didn't watch our previous stream where that was the big takeaway, is always bluff Veil of Summer.
If they had shocked, I legitimately would have been like, I don't know if I want an Inquisition. I don't know if I want to get blown out here.
As the Gruul player on this side, I always shock them. Like if that's the play I'm making, you always bluff Veil of Summer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you
Gotta
got
assert
to.
dominance.
Yeah, it genuinely makes people, other than just being funny, it genuinely makes people think about their discard.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. It's like, I legitimately would have questioned whether or not I wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And say we go like Simeon Spirit Guide, Faithless Looting, like Unearth,
Ooh.
Skelemental, attack them. Like they don't have Lightning Bolt up.
That's true.
Yeah, they're gonna
Man.
we're gonna
Real
blow
talk.
us out because they're gonna have Spirit Guide, Metamorphose, Veil, and we're gonna feel dumb.
Oh.
Oh, they have the Simeon. Okay, that's the counterplay.
Walked right into it. Do you guys think of basic swamp here?
I think so.
Yeah, off of flats.
Ooh.
Yep.
Gets
Good.
better and better, guys.
It
Yeah,
really, really does.
really nice.
Clothis,
Oh,
Bonecrusher,
man.
Chandra.
Put it right in the trash.
Snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, draw another one.
So is Inquisition Kroxa Skelemental the red rock the equivalent of like discard Goyf Lily?
I think so.
Yeah.
Might be right
That
about
seems,
that. Yeah.
That seems pretty good. That seems like a pretty good curve out
I think
there.
though, if they hold up their or their Stomp, like I think we're gonna have to pillage them or something instead of
Yeah.
playing it out.
Hey, did we ever figure out? Remember when we played that? Was it? I don't know if it was Dan or Marabito running in that list the other night. But when we played that Jund list that was like blood braiding into Skelemental, did we find out what
Ooh.
they were cutting for Skelemental?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think we had some ideas, but
Yeah. That was a neat list.
That was.
That was the other night I was playing Golgari Midrange.
Yeah, just straight
Yeah.
up green,
Mm-hmm.
green black.
That was a really interesting list for sure.
Blood Braid into Skelemental is disgusting.
Yeah.
I know.
a lot of
love
damage.
that.
So feel bad.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hopefully we draw a removal spell because Kroxa into the scavenging is not great.
Yeah. Oof.
Mm.
So we just want to
Even do it at that
play
point?
fetch and pass? Play Mire and pass, or do we still want to run out a Kroxa here?
A 1-for-1 trade is still definitely like on the table.
Yeah.
I think I'd just do it probably.
Alright.
Because like we're gonna tear their part. We're gonna tear apart their hand with Skelemental.
What are they going to pitch? Let's just think. What would they pitch here?
They might pitch the Bonecrusher, which might leave up room for the Skelemental to connect.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Interesting thought, yeah.
Because they might, if I was them, I might want to keep Land and Chandra.
Oh yeah, because they
Yeah, because
can't.
their hand is just Chandra, Land, and Bonecrusher.
Right.
Yeah, go for it. I say go for it.
Yep.
Whatever. We got 2 more.
This is like the floor of Kroxa. Like even when he's not good, it's still a totally fine 1-for-1 trade. It's not the complete floor, but close
Right.
enough.
Yeah.
So the complete floor is a 2-mana lightning lava spike.
Yes. Which is
Yeah.
still better than a lot of other cards' floors.
Oh, they dumped
Ooh.
Chandra.
Wow.
Wow.
You're disciplined.
We take that.
Ooh.
They should have waited on the scoos, huh? Because now we can
I
just
know,
connect with
dude.
the Skelemental.
Yep.
We gonna get them.
Yeah, because we know what they have. They don't have Lightning Bolt.
Right.
We do indeed.
They're playing around Kolaghan's command, I guess. But
I
yeah,
get that's true.
I'm calling it Kolaghan from now on. You can
Oh,
write
yeah.
me.
mandatory.
I mean, that's what the name is, isn't it? Like, come on, guys.
Yes.
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 Absolutely.
Coca-Cola command.
Coca-Cola command. Nice.
Maybe their win condition is they tilt us off by taking 5 minutes on every turn.
I was gonna say I like how we now now have double the time on them, like on the clock when we were behind after game 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they must be double queued. Like, they're just taking a lot of time on turns where there's just nothing to think about.
Am I just fetching up a mountain or shocking in?
I think Mountain is good.
Yeah, our life total is like a little bit under duress. So
There's just not that much downside to it either.
You want to trade your Arbor Elf to block 1 point of damage?
I think they're gonna decline, unfortunately.
Alright, let's draw, like, Fatal Push for this Ooze, or
How about
Dreadbore.
Spyro into push? Can we manage that?
Why did he
Oh, yeah,
shock
that'd be
that
good.
in?
Wait, because they
He wants
thought
to
they
eat
could
the
stop, they
Clothos.
were wrong.
Oh no, he wants to eat the Skelemental, like, at end of turn. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh, I see.
Well, Pillage not looking too great right now.
Yeah, very true.
Fair.
How many pushes we registered?
Two
Two.
pushes. Our removal suite is what? 4 bolt, 2 push, Dreadbore, Brutality, and a K command. Well, I don't think we have K command in right now.
Okay.
I'll look at the sideboard. First try. Yeah, we do not.
Wow.
Interesting.
Guess that's another reason not to play Pillage.
Well, usually I don't see a lot of the Gruul list running Ren 6.
You know, I don't either when I look at lists, but I feel like every time I play them, they have it. And maybe it's only like a 2 of or something, but I run into it a lot these days. Hard to say what's stock, though.
I didn't think they ran a Ren in 6, but I generally don't play against Gruul. Like, this is the first time I've actually played this matchup before.
We need some luck off the top.
Best draw on the deck right there. Do we care about pillaging anything right now?
Doesn't. The only thing it doesn't stop anything because they can untap with Arbor Elf.
I would save it to pitch to Spyro if we draw one.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good point. We were in 4 Spyro?
Yes, fortunately, we could afford them, unlike that Jun guy from the last Discord League.
I have the Force Pyro. I just don't think it's good. I think Jun. What do you guys think about Force Pyro and Jun?
It's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah. I'm more of a 2-3 kind of person myself.
I was gonna say I don't think he had any. That was more the line there was that we have some. Oof, should not fetch. I could just kill myself now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Name
Live to
Elf,
fight another
kill
day.
Arbor Elf, and then hopefully trade with Skoos.
Yep.
Do we know what's in their hand? We're tracking it's just a land?
Let's get that Blood Crypt down.
Yeah, we don't know. No, it's probably not anything we want to
I was gonna
Inquisition.
say, do we want to fetch Swamp to go down to 2 to check his hand?
No, like we don't want to die to Stomp. We're kind of
Oh,
dead
we
to
don't
swamp
wanna-
anyway, though.
Or
I
or
just don't think they're going to have anything.
yeah,
Brandon
they're,
6 is also
They
a
can
clog
cast
here.
anything.
the only thing that they could have that they couldn't like play proactively or just have killed us with is Veil of Summer. So it's not Inquisition.
Yeah.
True.
We also
here's
really
what's gonna happen.
Ren is a clock.
He's gonna draw a land. We're gonna trade
Gonna
Plague Man with
think for 5
Scoos.
minutes.
We're gonna then draw Dreadbore. Dreadbore Ren in 6. And then we're gonna draw Cling to Dust to gain some life to not be bolted. That's exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna draw nothing but land while we're doing this.
I'm ready for it.
I could go for a Kroxa right about now too.
Yeah.
I think they're deck thinning over there. Let's just fade that Bloodbraid Elf.
We get a lot of things to fade. I'm not going to mention them all.
But Lightning Bolt, Bloodbraid Elf, Bonecrusher Giant,
Glory B.
Glory be to the highest, Klothys. Chandra?
Chandra.
Yeah, Chandra can, because she can just hit us for 2. So yeah, Chandra 2. If they have a second one.
They're just going to town over there.
I feel like this does not matter. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, another Ren in 6 kills us too. They play it more than one.
Well, they'd need 3 Ren and 6s to get us.
They just
from here.
ping our. They just ping our.
Oh yeah,
Engineer twice.
double ping engineer.
We needed them to draw fetch land, like any kind of land, Arbor Elf, Utopia Sprawl. Any of that stuff is good.
Oh, playing. I hope they find an Arbor Elf and try to play it. So that way. I
Their
can
hand
feel
could be
better about
Arbor
my
Elf
Plague
as well.
Engineer.
That's another one that we don't care about Inquisition in. If they just top deck the bolts and they think for this long, I don't know. I'm salty about it.
Me too.
I don't usually get
Slow-rolling-
salty, but
Slow rolling burn is like one of my least favorite things that people do at Magic when they've got you dead and just like they make you do all the combat math and like, oh, Boros Charm. I'm like, shut up. Like, just do that first.
Would you say Kolaghan's commanding someone in their upkeep when it's lethal counts as well?
No, that's cool. That's cool.
What if the opponent is playing Valakut Titan? What about then? Is it
because
okay
that's
then?
BM deck choice, yeah.
What if they're playing Scape Shift?
Man, they are really in the
What could he be thinking about? Like, I'm genuinely curious.
Well, see, he just microwaved the burrito on the one side, and it's still frozen, so he had to flip it over to get the rest of it. So.
Oh, God.
The buyback, huh?
No fear. Yeah, they don't want to ping.
Trade.
Attack.
You know you want
block.
to.
That was
Wow.
odd. I didn't. Huh.
Yeah, I thought that's what they had, but like I still don't think it makes that much sense. Like we
Yeah.
always take that block anyway.
Hey,
I was going to die.
Mirabito, all I'm going to say is that I 2-0'd that game.
That was true. That's
Whatever
true. It's a
plays
hard
I
match
made.
to 2-0.
Whatever plays I made led to a 2-0.
That's true. That's fair.
Alright, so now all we need is a push and Dreadbore to deal with these guys. And then he needs to draw nothing but lands, and we'll just win on the clock. That's the new game plan.
How much
Sounds good to me. 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes.
Jeez.
He's gone from a 17 to 3 in this game. So,
Wow.
We're going to spiral into a Cling to Dust. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Ooh,
that
Spiral.
would be pretty amazing.
The other thing that was strange about that attack is they could just play the other scoos and passed, and then if we didn't draw anything, they just had lethal on board with attacking with both scoozes and then pinging.
Yes.
They could also just gone downstairs, just pinging down with Ren the whole time too. And probably would have gotten us.
I would have done that if I was him. Like, what was the advantage of buying back a Windswept Heath?
I'm not sure.
Now
They've
Shock-
got to be just so distracted that they're just clicking on this match really quickly and then are distracted with something else.
Are we gonna
Now
actually
Stomp
win the clock
does
here?
not kill us. That's what it does.
That's true.
He's trying to give us a chance here.
True.
That's sweet. Jeez.
Stomp will kill us with Ren on their next turn, but I don't know if they're going to see the next turn.
It would be pretty funny if he just does nothing until like 15 seconds.
If he has the Stomp, he could have killed us this turn, couldn't he?
Yes, he
Yeah.
could have.
He could draw it.
One card in hand. We don't
Yeah.
know. What it is.
We do
It's
not
probably
know
just
what
the
it is.
bolt. They're just waiting for 5 seconds left on the clock, and they're just going to bolt us.
I think
Just
what's
going for the
happening here
ultimate
is,
gotcha.
I think what's happening here is the Ford wants to win, so that's why we're playing it out this way.
Yeah, I'm
You win
playing-
if you want to.
Yeah, I'm playing like I'm gonna win, so clearly that's what's gonna happen.
by sitting here and doing nothing nice.
Is by staring at his clock to tick down 1 second at a time.
Who's this sadist?
I'm beginning to unironically have hope.
Yeah, same.
Right? Like,
Same.
I said it halfway ironically at 245. We're down to 120 now.
Yeah.
It's what they deserve.
I mean, if we draw a blocker and they don't draw a way to kill us, then
Oh,
No.
Whoa,
they're
what happened to the
101
time?
minutes. They're fine. They got plenty of time.
What the? And they're back. All right.
Hacks.
just wanted to fetch that land. Interesting.
Come on.
Oh, let's
okay.
go.
Go. Look out.
Living to fight another day, boys.
Do we want to check his hand? We have the black mana to do it.
Yeah.
Let's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lightning bolt.
Let it resolve. Lightning bolt.
Yep.
Sure.
It was worth the peak.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're playing for time, do you just want
Oh yeah, we should do it right now
around
to play
Veil of
around
Summer.
Veil of Summer.
Yep. You're right. I was gonna try and wait until like the attack phase to see if he'd screw around eating stuff anymore.
Well, they're going to anyway.
They'll do it anyway. Perfect.
So we need to fade like one top deck at this pace.
Yes.
Blood Braid, no.
Obstinate
Yeah,
Baylor.
Okay.
Let's go Dreadbore. Let's go Dreadbore.
Get that Dreadbore.
Dreadbore one time.
Liliana's out, right? Both Lilies up?
Yeah.
Okay. Dreadbore it is.
I mean, Fatal Push also.
Or Fatal Push, yep.
Yeah. True.
Because they have neglected to ping.
Come
Would
on,
we be
Seasoned
better-
Pyromancer.
God, it keeps in.
Seasoned Pyromancer.
Cling.
Oh, that keeps us alive. That keeps us alive.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, we should do the life and not the card. I think. Yeah.
Life is creature, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man.
50 seconds.
This is gonna be the, if we win, this will be the most satisfying win.
Oh,
In response,
Oh, no.
that's it.
We don't deserve that.
No. No. Feels bad.
They might forget to attack with Bailoff.
They might.
Emblem Lightning Bolt.
6
Everyone-
through, 6 through, F6 through the thing. Aw.
Oh, GG.
Give me a little
Hey.
backslash.
Well, clearly we're not playing like we wanted to win, gentlemen. That's clearly what happened there.
Man, that's a kind of annoying that we had to sit there and wait for so long.
Very much, but hey, at least we had fun. It's
Cling
way
to Dust
more-
was an apt last card, don't you think? Cling to Dust. It kind of felt like we were clinging to
That
dust.
the cling to
Yeah.
dust gave some false hope at the very last second.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is much more enjoyable than if it's just you sitting there waiting for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
that's terrible.
Hope you guys are having fun at home watching after the fact on YouTube. We have also Tarragon in the chat who is muted, but thank you for showing up, Tarragon, as well as everybody else you've heard talking. Awesome times, and let's face a
Wrong thing.
quicker playing opponent here in round 2. That would be great.
Let's see some burn. Oh, wrong thing popped up. There it is.
Sup?
On the play. I think we keep, right?
The classic.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So just want to point
Yeah.
out, like, if we want like the castle to come in, like we may have to shock, depending.
Yep.
I had
Did we win
returned.
the
He's
die
not
rolls?
returned the sup.
The last guy took a few seconds.
So am I just doing what?
You can just
Blackcleave?
still play the
Oh,
black
there it
cleave.
is. Nice.
Ooh, he returned with
Sucks
the double
up
stop.
even.
Jeez.
That's a power move right there.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. That's a dominance move if I've ever seen it.
We just moved to next.
How many
match, or
times have
what
you
are we doing
seen the double sub?
This is actually, I believe, the first.
No?
here? Wow,
Ooh,
Ooh,
little,
do we think
little
it's
Death
Death
Shadow
Shadow?
strategy? Could be.
that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's probably good for us, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
I will say that's like, Flayer's got his decks. Death Shadow's one of the ones that tilts me. I don't know why.
Really? I love
Really?
Guardians.
Yeah, it is. It is. Because I always feel like I play Jund, I play fair decks. I'm always like, get wrecked. And they always, by the skin of their teeth, I find myself like staring down like 3 Death Shadows. And I'm like, no.
Really?
That's funny.
It
I don't
may,
think I have a deck that's bad against Death Shadow.
I was gonna say maybe because I play like Abzan normally, but it's like I think it's like a laughably easy matchup. It's like this is the only matchup I go into. I'm like, this is a joke. Like sweet.
Well, God bless you, Fury. God bless.
So hold on. Before you play it, play a land to play around stub.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah,
Correct.
good call.
Sorry, it's funny, Sabretooth, because Shadow is my secondary deck, so I kind of love Shadow. I play it a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. That's cool to know. Yeah, it's a great deck. And
K
I think
command
the
or
ones that you
snap?
said- I say
Snap is
It
cheaper.
represents 2 cards.
They kind of
I guess
both get each
Kidman
other.
does
That's
too.
that ultimate
Yeah.
combo.
Yeah, it is.
Like, they're both they both represent 2 cards in the long game. They're both really good. So
I think we could take A command here though, because we don't care about snap push for a while, right?
yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
Also, they
Okay.
can K command for 3 mana, but they cannot snap K command unless they have 5 mana.
That's
Yeah.
true.
True.
Yeah.
Flash
I
out
just wanted to-
Snapcaster for pressure.
For value,
you wanna
yeah,
do
just
it.
put a threat.
You know you want to do it.
I think Luris has made. I don't know if they're running main deck Luris, but I think Luris is a great addition to the Death Shadow deck.
Oh, definitely.
It just grinds so much better.
So we're in a really good spot because we basically just have to hope they didn't draw a Stubborn Denial, because like just jamming the Lily here, Death Shadow has a really, really hard time beating just a Resolve Liliana the Veil.
Yeah.
So that's something to
We're gonna take
consider
your
here.
word. You're our Death Shadow expert now. You're our
I'm
Death
not
Shadow
an expert.
knowledge.
I lose with the deck all the time, like most people do.
So just Castle Embereth Liliana. Is that what everyone's thinking?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Because then if they do stub it, then they really have nothing going on in hand like that. Sadly.
They also have to draw on like specifically Stubby D to be able to hit it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even
Big
Drown in the
Drown
Lot
Lock is really-
there.
So we want to dump Kroxa.
Yep, I think so. And then they're probably going to snap Thought Scour. They'll attack Liliana down to 2. But then from there, we just untap with bolts, K commands, and a tick up on Lily. And I think that's going to be really tough for them to overcome.
Yeah.
I agree.
They are unfortunately out blood crypting us. They got the OG ones.
Oof, I love the OG ones.
It's true. Is that Dissension? What's that one called?
That one's Dissension, yeah.
Yeah, I love that art. That art is so cool.
It's so cool.
Oh, they're playing Tassiger. Interesting.
Ooh, I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you don't see that every
Oh,
day. That's
they
cool,
dumped
though.
the Death Shadow too. That's nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then they can't. I would be shocked if they played more than one K command in the main deck. So, good chances just staying there.
Yeah, they don't.
So the
have-
only thing would be
oh,
Lurrus,
they-
really.
Luris can't get back the Tassiger,
Well, I was thinking for Death Shadow.
but it could get back the Death Shadow. Yeah, that's true.
Would be a pretty shrimpy Death Shadow.
Speaking of art, favorite Snapcaster art? I'm torn. I like OG Innistrad, but I like this one a lot too.
This
I remember
one-
being pretty pumped when it came out and I saw the art.
Yeah, I do like that. The art matters for me. Have you guys seen the other one, the Judge promo?
Yeah.
Judge promo.
Yes. Judge Pro was pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
the one that has the funky colors on it, right?
I think so.
I like this one a lot. The whatever Masters one. Sure. Take our K
Oh,
command.
boy.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
like that one for the best too. I think the other ones are good.
So we have perfect information, right? Correct?
No, they have. We don't know about
One unknown.
Yeah, there's one unknown right now.
Oh, okay.
They got Push and Crypt.
Oh, I forgot about the Thought Scour. That's how they get.
Yeah. So hopefully they misclicked. Damn, they didn't do it.
Feels bad.
So to our resident Shadow experts, if they play Serum Visions, is there anything else we can infer based on that from the deck, whether an inclusion or an exclusion? Not, or not.
Maybe they're not playing Baubles or Street Wraiths because we haven't
I
seen
saw
those
Street
yet.
Wraith.
We saw Street
Oh,
Wraith.
there's
Okay,
Street Wraith.
there's
Yeah.
a chance they're not playing Bauble, but I don't know. Luris is like really good to have a Bauble, obviously.
So am I dumping a Bolt or Crypt to Lily? Thinking Crypt, right?
Wait,
Bolt lets
help
us
this flashback
escape
card.
at some point.
So
9, they're 2. Huh. I
Wait.
wonder. This is interesting. They bottom with Serum Visions. They're probably looking for a threat, I'd imagine. They can't really hang out at 11 forever. I'm just wondering if there's not a line here where we can get them to drive their life total down a little more, and then we just triple bolt them. I mean, they may not. They may be a little more savvy than that and not let that happen.
or
Let's
they
see.
can play
1, 2,
directly
3,
into
4,
our
5.
hands.
We could, if you want to, since they don't have a good threat on board, we could just Edict the Liliana and then Blood Crypt tap pass and then see what they do and then just try to fire off a bunch of bolts and then unearth the Kroxa. That is a line. I don't know how everyone feels about something like that.
And
But
how about firing the 3 bolts now, Blood Crypt tapped, plus Liliana, and then we escape Kroxa next turn and this kills them?
that's what I was thinking. Is there any value in passing the turn, just seeing what happens?
Well, the problem is they have 2 cards in hand, right? They have Fatal Push and probably like a land, right? So
Oh,
if
so
we,
the escaping
Yeah.
Kroxa is not a guarantee.
it's not going to kill them
Kill.
unless
Yeah.
we empty their hand first
Right.
already. Because they're probably going to hold on to the Fatal Push. At least I would assume so.
What if
Right.
we Blood Crypt tapped bolt, uptick Lily? That I don't know.
So then we go down to 1 card. They draw for turn. They have the snap. They attack Lily down to 1. And then we uptick and then
Uptick
unearth
Lily and
Kroxa.
then unearth Kroxa. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
does everyone
I
think
mean,
about
yeah,
that?
but
Yeah,
it's. I think if they had a threat, they would have played it by now, and they went bottom
Yeah.
visions. So I think they have to top deck a threat here if they're going to get one.
I'm not even sure a threat is enough because we leave them at 2 and dead to Unearthing Kroxa, so they might even have to hold a non-land card in hand just to not die to Kroxa.
Yes.
Not die from the ETB Kroxa.
Right.
Or we could just top deck our 4th bolt.
That's also reasonable.
I like it.
Yeah, we've got stomps and K command in the bin. Never mind that one, but we got stomps too.
Yeah.
You know, this is my first league registering Lightning Bolt.
Really?
Ever in your life?
Yeah,
Really?
ever. Oh, yeah, on MTGO.
Oh,
ever.
that's awesome.
Bolt's like one of my favorite cards.
Yeah, I love.
Yeah, welcome to the club, my friend. Welcome to the club.
And do you like the reach?
Yeah, I'm not used to doing doing damage to people other than with swinging in with creatures. This is different.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on the first time triple bolting the Shadow.
It's actually kind of unusual that didn't kill them. You know, like 3 bolts out of nowhere is almost always lethal in game.
Yeah.
Shadow deck especially.
Teamer Battle Rage? What are they tapping for?
TBR the
It's
Lily?
Yeah,
Sure.
TBR the Lily.
It's really cool for us how Kroxa exiles our graveyard because like he never gets drowned that way.
Okay.
So
So
they
they're
got
just dead now.
Also,
Really good point.
So
If we
they
put
got a push
Lily
in hand,
first-
yeah. I don't
They
think.
can, it
Yeah,
doesn't really matter.
Just pick up. I don't know.
I guess they need Cling to Dust. They would have just done it.
No, they're
would've been
holding
really
on to
They
a
have a
big
push.
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 They're
Yeah, we
holding
know.
the push.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they needed to hold on to this to not die.
Because the ETB on, they'll make them discard that.
Mhm.
Oh no, they have nothing in their hand now, right? They're just
Yeah, so they're just dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to exile
Depletion.
some cards.
Depletion. This is like the best
Damn.
Kroxa shell there is.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, I
I'm
play
broke for
like that.
Damn.
Yeah. Get
Well
outta here,
navigated,
Shadow.
guys. Well navigated.
That was awesome.
That was a great
Triple
line.
bolt
That was
into
awesome.
Get
Kroxa.
out of here, Death Shadow.
So, what are we thinking for Grixis Death Shadow?
I like Spellbomb.
I was thinking
Spellbomb's
Spellbomb,
good.
Like Tassiger.
maybe Ashiok.
Ashiok can be sketchy on the draw. If they have their higher level of hands, Ashiok won't do much. But they're playing Tassiger, and the fetch lands are a big integral part of their game plan. So Ashiok is effective, but it's a little bit worse on the draw. It can be just a dead card that just gets gummed up and stuffed.
I think
So-
Magus hoses them though. They don't-
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say,
we want to.
like, when I'm playing Gruul, a Resolve Blood Moon is pretty much lights out.
I was gonna say, yeah, you guys need to tell me if we need to be doing Moon. This is again the first Moon league I've run, so
I don't know if
say
that's the
yes.
role we want to play.
I've
but
never
it's really
mooned
good.
anyone before, so like we need to try it
Moon-
out.
Okay. I think we should be cutting our brutality.
Yeah, Brutality's
That seems
fine.
pretty weak.
Bone
Do we-
Crushers are like medium. They're definitely an
So
option.
we
They're
can-
on like the cutting block.
not do these.
Honestly, I agree with the Lily on the draw being kind of weak. I think
Trim one.
not Lily, Ashiok. I mean,
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Ashiok.
Lily
Lily
always
is
I was gonna
great.
say Lily.
Lily's
If you
great.
resolve a Lily, it's just
Yeah.
a
yeah,
nightmare.
no, the Ashiok.
If
What
we're bringing in the
about we-
Spellbombs, we could cut a Cling.
Trim a cling. Do we want to cut both
Could
clings
do.
or just trim one?
I like
I'm-
Cling.
I'm against trimming Cling. I think Cling's good
Yeah.
here. Really good.
I think it's good this matchup.
How much graveyard hate can we have though?
It comes at such a low opportunity cost of inclusion, though. I think we should be looking more at like Lightning Bolt. Is that like
Yeah.
how? Because we can play such a good control game against them. I don't think we need to like cheese a win like we did in game one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
wanna
we have 3 of
Yeah.
them.
Trim,
but-
trim
So I
a
don't-
bolt or two and like an Inquisition.
Hand disruption is pretty good because like it breaks up a lot of like tricksy things they can do. I mean, it depends how long you think the game's gonna go.
So do we
Also,
wanna,
I don't play this deck. How much are we able to cut Ransack the Lab? Because Ransack the Lab's like pretty dirtily, and like I'm just imagining them having their best draws of like Thoughtseize and a threat with
Yeah.
stuff back up, and it's
Yeah,
just
we-
like, are we ransacking the lab when they're doing that to us?
we could
Yeah,
trim
we-
a ransack.
Yeah.
Trim a ransack. What? Trim 2 bolt.
I like that.
And a bone
I
crusher.
think the
Yeah, that looks good to me.
is really good.
Sure.
in this. We didn't see Luris, but there could be a Luris. They're playing,
Right.
Yeah.
And Snapcaster.
Right. Yeah, getting the Snapcaster can be game. For sure.
Let's do it, boys.
Mirabito, did we see Tazker? I remember you mentioned it.
Wrong.
They milled it over in their graveyard.
Do you think that Grixis Shadow has room for Tasigur, like multiple like Delve creatures and Luris, and the Snapcasters in the shadows?
Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah, that might mean
No
they're
one's
not on
against
Lurrus.
this, right?
Yeah,
That
great.
hand looks really good.
Probably means they're playing Gurmag Angler somewhere, even if we didn't see it.
Oh,
Leyline
Leyline
of the Void.
Okay.
Interesting.
Where's our
Nice that
furry?
we have the
Well, we cannot Assassin's Trophy that.
That's an interest. It's interesting to play Leyline and Shadow because it's just such a horrid top deck. But to each their own.
Did they keep
No
7?
hate.
I
They-
believe so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Leyline, land, 5 cards in hands.
Yep. Leyline land, Cycle of Street Wraith.
Yep.
So I'm just shocking here, going Inquisition.
Yeah.
No, the
No
Inquisition is a
sounds
good
good.
draw too. Because if they soft stub this, then they really need to land a threat next turn, or else this. Oh gosh.
What is it?
Oh yeah, there's
Shadow,
another
Snap.
Leyline in hand.
Oh man, this hand looks really bad.
I'm just gonna take Snap. They're really
Yeah.
far away from Shadow being.
Yeah,
really
yeah,
anything.
absolutely. Yeah. See, that's why Leyline the Void's so sketchy in Shadows, because like hands like that, it's like brutal.
Yeah, especially
Both
because
are
like
looking good.
you don't really need Leyline in the current meta, and there's a lot of
No.
cards, like the ones we're playing, like Kling and Spellbomb, that are actually
Yeah.
pretty darn well positioned right now. That they
I
could
agree. I
Well,
think
like,
Kling
like
is really, really
proactive.
good in Shadow.
I was gonna say like Kling or Spellbomb are like proactive Grave Hate, right? So it's like if you draw
Right.
it off the top, it's not just dead. It's not
Yep.
just useless for you.
I have
at
heard
least
that
you
Dredge
can-
is kind of a bad matchup for Shadow, so they might
It is.
just
Yeah, it is.
respect it enough to play a card like Leyline,
Yeah,
even if
yeah.
it's not as good.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's totally reasonable. But how I feel about Dredge is just kind of the Grim Flare school of thought. I just kind of punt that matchup because like whatever, right?
Yeah, that's
I've
fair
heard
too.
too many people do that. Everybody plays Dredge, which is the problem.
Yeah.
Bringing it in against us is interesting though. Like they've got to know that we can win without a Kroxa, right?
Well, this is a case actually for the above.
They're not even
right?
going to bluff the
This is
stud.
why-
That's so funny.
So am I just dreadboring this guy?
Yeah, it's funny that they tapped off of their blue. They're not even bluffing. They have a stubborn denial.
Yeah, they can still have other stuff though, right?
No, there's
Nothing
nothing that'll
protected.
stop this.
No, nothing that is going to counter us, but they don't have like they could gain life or whatever. It's not necessarily vulnerable to bolt.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, but
Like,
I'm just
they
saying
could-
that
like,
they
they could
should have
both
tapped their
control.
Blood Crypt just so that Watery Grave is up, and it's just like, I guess that doesn't matter, right? Because only at 10 life, so it's like stub is still a soft stub, but still though.
What do we see?
I mean, it would have stopped a Dreadbore.
So they've
Right.
drawn both our big plans, which is actually bad for us.
I'm feeling good, fellas.
So we
This
still
yeah.
know
feels
that.
good.
So they opted to not play the basic swamp, which we knew about, and instead played basic island. So we still know these two cards.
Maximized and Andreas are on. What is up, my friends? Welcome aboard.
So I guess we start with a Ransack.
Could just play the 4/3 threat. They don't have anything going on. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Yeah, just slam a Bonecrusher Giant, I think,
I like it.
for doing something.
Yeah, let's do it. They have a basic swamp in hand, so they can't push it. If they draw a push.
That's interesting. My instinct there was to Ransack, but I don't dislike this play.
Ransacking for what?
Anything? Really? I was thinking
like
like
Skelemental.
yeah.
My,
like-
We haven't
my
seen the
little bit of
yet.
experience with the deck shows me that like if you're in a position where you can comfortably ransack, you will bridge the gap into whatever you need in the next couple turns. Like
Spyro would have been pretty good too.
yeah, there's a reason that such a dirtily card, as we were saying before, is kind of core to the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that a lot of the value of Ransack is the graveyard enabling, and because like that shut off, just impulsing the top 3 is just not quite as impactful like when the graveyard is on.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely agree.
I think they're flooding out, boys.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna, after this turn, play their basic swamp and hard cast a Street Wraith.
That would be
Yeah, I
pretty
hope to
funny.
draw Liliana the Veil.
Hey, it's unblockable, you know.
Oh, they're gonna
They have
push.
a push.
Could be Snapcaster.
Oh, that's true.
Snap push.
Yeah, there's pushing bigger.
Yep.
All right, let's get a Skelly Boy off this Ransack.
Yeah.
Yes. So we know what's in their hand right now. It's just swamp.
Yeah.
Leyline.
Swamp
Mhm.
Leyline.
Oh,
Oh,
We'll take a
called it.
look at
Skelemental.
it. Are you sure? I wouldn't have thought about that one.
Yeah, I wanted the land. Which land was it again? Bloodstained Mire. Well, you
Yeah.
know, one of those.
In a way, that Bonecrusher was kind of sweet, kind of absorbed
Yeah, I took that
the
path.
full push. And
Yeah,
it took
absolutely.
the damage.
Still dealt them 2 damage.
Yep.
And 1 to fetch.
All right.
True.
So if we don't draw anything relevant, we should be Inquisitioning first.
Draw a bolt. It's close.
Dang.
You think now they have the snap?
Let's hope not. I hate Snap.
It's really cool to play with. Say that.
I think it's a cool card.
Traders.
Been playing Snapcaster Mage ever since Innistrad came out. And, like, me and the rest of the world looked at it and we were like, oh shoot, Lightning Bolt's a pretty good card. So is Path.
Oh, they're thinking about something.
Bolting us? Oh, no.
Kolaghan's Command.
3 mana.
Kicking it would be alright.
Whoa, what's going on over
Take
there?
command.
Okay.
Make command return
Discard,
Street Wraith.
return, Street Wraith.
Yes, they're on the hard cast Street Wraith plan.
Alright.
I'd love
So,
to see it.
am I discarding Inquisition or a land?
Probably land, right?
Yeah, land. You don't
Yeah.
need 6 lands.
Maybe we should hold the Skelemental now.
Why?
Or not.
Or
Oh, it's just
Ooh,
legal.
the cycling.
wow.
Yeah, they get so
Oh,
punished
yeah.
for that.
Oh,
That's
what?
insane.
Just
Go hit with the
Leyline,
GPs before you play the Skelemental.
Wait, did they see us draw the Skelemental or no?
No,
No. They,
No,
Ransack
no.
doesn't reveal.
I don't think we've shown the
it wasn't
Skelemental at all
a-
yet, have we?
oh, okay.
No, we
Oh,
haven't.
no.
They have
we
no
didn't.
idea.
I don't think we even had it in hand when they discard us.
Oh man, we just ate their lunch.
Wow, yeah.
Ley
Yeah,
line
that
what
was
now?
brutal.
What was that? What was that about a ley line?
Wow.
Oh man.
Nice Leyline of the Void.
Nice game,
Maybe.
guys. I'm going to go now. Good luck for the rest of the league.
Thanks, man.
Hey, thanks,
All right,
man.
take it easy.
Comment.
See you around, buddy. Thank
Hey,
you.
buddy.
Thanks for hanging out last night / this morning for you.
Well, that was a very nice, fast-paced, easy win there, as opposed to game 1.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how we're
And the
That's what we
opponent
wanna
played
see,
a
right?
good play.
Oh, we won the die roll. Yes. What do you guys think?
I would be tempted to keep.
I'm
I say
in.
keep it.
Yeah.
Because we get ransacked to find the lands if we get totally screwed.
It's good, I think.
This is the first time we're on the play in this league.
Hey.
So am I bluffing bolt / push here?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
Not if you don't know what they're on.
Oh, he didn't capitalize the S. He missed out.
Is that just BM to not capitalize?
In my wrap up for this league, I will be evaluating the sup responses of each of our opponents.
Ooh, Celestial
awesome.
Colony.
Nice. Just Kroxa, right?
Yeah.
That sounds sweet to me. Yeah. Because we get to Kroxa into Ransack to feel the graveyard for the Unearth. Or the escape, sorry, I keep saying that.
Yeah, this is what we call a curve out, and the fact that it is a little slower and more value oriented is really good against colonnade decks.
Yeah.
Drawing an Inquisition or Thoughtseize next turn would be sick.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would be perfect. Perfect.
Oh,
There
that's a good
goes
thing to
that
get out of their
card.
hand too.
I've seen a resurgence of blue-white control recently, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah,
Like, I love playing against the deck.
it
Nice.
could be a Stoneblade.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's honestly mostly what I've seen, the blue-white Stoneblade.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
Fetch up a Batterskull so I can stomp your Stoneforge Mystic.
That's like your favorite thing to do,
Oh,
Fjord.
I love
kill
it.
That's
So
so
now,
funny.
are we stomping instead of ransacking?
The
I don't know.
100%.
Hopefully we draw removal, like 1 mana. Okay. I wonder if they force a or force a negation. That'd be too bad.
That would be kind of rough for us, actually.
Let's see.
No, we're stomping.
Whatever, stomp, get wrecked, dude.
Yeah. Stomp the
Yeah,
nerd.
call the bluff.
Yeah, I guess
Make
it
'em
doesn't
have
matter
it.
playing a land first.
That's what they get for having an Urza avatar.
There it is. There it is. I love punishing people for fetching the wrong equipment. It makes me smile.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why you ever fetch Batterskull.
A really nice play.
Blood Crypt Locthwain deck.
Yeah.
Really
Boys, I want to say,
What was it? Last
Okay.
league, when we did the K command at the draw step, Esmir Vita, you were like, "That's my favorite play."
Oh,
this
yeah.
this
Oh,
very
my
very this very well be mine.
What, stomping a Stoneforge Mystic?
Yes,
That's
stranding a
awesome.
Batterskull in hand.
Oh, stranding a Batterskull in hand. I love it.
They had another one. Anyway, ransack into Unearth.
Push.
Kroxa in the graveyard is really good.
Oh,
Unearth.
good call.
I
What
gotta
do
say,
we want to do?
Bonecrusher's been making a case for itself, guys.
Yeah.
Do we wanna-
Bonecrushers looks nice.
Do we want to ransack and then unearth?
So ransack, see if you hit a Skelemental,
Yeah.
and then probably just Kroxa to be mana efficient, right?
They are representing path,
We have another one in hand
so
though.
like, I don't know. Maybe we want to Kroxa them instead then. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe just go
So
for
I'm
it.
gonna take
gotta go.
push.
We gotta go.
Actually,
for-
yeah, we take the push. So
Yeah, take
Taking
the
push.
Unearth the Kroxa. Dude.
Well, unearth Skelemental.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna push Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah.
Oh, that Ransack was really, really good.
Guys.
Wow. Ransack was nutted.
And then we're going to cast.
Oh, do you know?
my lord.
if they path their Skelemental, we get to Unearth Kroxa next turn. That's
Yep.
pretty good.
It is.
Do we?
All right.
1, 2, 3,
Half.
4.
Path check.
We would have to draw something else to unearth it, right? Because we'd need to exile 5 other things.
Cool.
They're like, please opt.
Yeah.
Optimus
Find
Silverback.
some sort of an answer.
Discard some
I
equipment,
love it.
maybe.
Oh,
Let's see
Oh,
the
this is
discard
kind
of
of a beating.
Batterskull. Aw,
Ow.
double land. That was
Feels
pretty
so
great.
good. Feels so
That was really good.
I absolutely love this deck.
Yeah. This deck is sweet.
It is.
We're gonna see some more leaks sometime, Grim Player.
Oh, you know it. You know it.
Right.
I did
You know,
enjoy
I
that
like
last
that it
little
really-
bit.
It is like
Ooh.
So do we wanna go for it?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we could ransack and unearth Skelemental instead of playing Kroxa.
How many cards are in hand? 3?
They have 3.
So we could Kroxa first.
Batterskull, 2 unknowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just
First.
Kroxa from hand and then Unearth.
Do we want
Yeah.
to Kroxa from hand or escape Kroxa first? Well, actually, we can't escape Kroxa. So
We
we just
go
want to
from
go Kroxa from hand first?
Well, if
I
we're
like
doing
that.
that, why not lead on Ransack the Lab?
Because then we may not have enough
Well, we
mana
can't
to
do-
unearth Elemental.
Okay.
If
Do
we
we
can get
wanna-
them empty-handed, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Plus, I like this. This is the false hope move. They're like, oh, what card do I discard? And then they just get wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that stuff. Batterskull?
I was kind of hoping they
no,
would tap
another
out to
land.
path the Kroxa.
Mm,
So that way it's
Right,
just like we
that
know
would've been
that
perfect.
Skelemental would nail.
Wait, are they on Chess Guy's Stoneblade?
What makes you say that?
Oh, the
Oh,
Scalding
Scalding
Tarns?
Tarn.
They're probably just
It's-
additional fetches.
Yeah, with so many basics, it's probably just to search up Mystic Sanctuary.
I hate Mystic Sanctuary.
Yep.
I'm starting to sound negative. Flare, I'm just like, I hate that card.
As long as they're
Maybe
blue
can't
cards
take
or they
it.
go in blue decks, I don't see the problem.
Man,
This
these
has
past
been
two
the
turns,
ultimate- oh my
oof,
gosh,
that
the
was
ultimate
amazing.
Resource depletion.
That
This
was
is-
amazing.
Wow.
This has been awesome.
Yeah, this is
Look
a
at
clinic invitation. I love it.
What do you
Also,
got?
they better find a counterspell for Kroxa or they die.
I hope it's Urza,
4 mana for...
the namesake card.
Oh my gosh.
Chase the Mind Sculptor.
Shark
Oh.
Typhoon.
Shark Typhoon.
Cycling
just
the
dead
Shark
runners.
Typhoon.
More like dead
They're
type
possibly
thing.
dead if they drew a land, which they did.
Yeah!
Easy game.
Love to see it.
Forgot
Yeah.
Shark
Love
Typhoon
to
gives you a
see
card too. That card's awesome, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Shark Typhoon?
Yeah, it's sweet.
It
I
is
like
cool.
It is sweet.
So what are we thinking here? Thinking definitely K command.
Ashiok sweet because it shuts off the Stoneforge search. I know it's slow.
Oh,
but-
okay.
That's a definite possibility. Are we caring about
And they have
Plague
lots of
Engineer at
fetches.
all? Or Brutality?
I wouldn't care about Plague Engineer.
Is Magus an
Brutality's
option?
Okay. Yeah,
Does-
it's an option.
yeah,
It's
I
okay.
think-
Does Magus stick around enough to really shut off Mystic Sanctuary and Colonnade? What do y'all think?
They don't
I
have that much removal, just like Dismember Path.
alright.
I think
Yeah,
we're
also
going
a blocker
faster
for
than
decent
Magus.
damage.
I don't know about all three, but I could definitely see
other
a couple. Do we
I
want
think we want to be
Pillage?
going faster in this matchup than
Oh.
playing.
Maybe
Yeah.
on display. Oh yeah, they have Shattering the Equipment's really good too, as well as the
Yeah.
land destruction.
I think
like
we're
the
fine
idea
with
of having
double
a lot
K
of
command.
threats because-
What can we actually afford to cut though?
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm not sure.
Maybe they bring in Rest in Peace, so we trim away at some graveyard stuff,
I want to trim a
Reasonable.
Kroxa.
like Unearth, Kroxa, one of the Skelementals, or we keep a Skelemental, lose something
No,
else.
keep Skelemental.
I like the
man.
Skelementals. I think
Could
like
do another Unearth.
trim those. Do you want to trim?
I trim a Collective Brutality.
Yeah, but we don't need it.
That was just look then. So we need to cut 3 more. So do you want to say no to 3 of these?
I don't know what the Ashok.
I would say no to
Maybe
Magus
one at the
before
most.
Ashiok, I think.
No to Magus?
Yeah, I would say no to Magus over Ashiok, because I really don't think that we want to be going that slow here.
Magus is probably better on the play than.
So then do we want to keep? Do you want to take a Spellbomb or keep the Unearth? Because like worst case we could just cycle it, right?
We could play a pillage just as like if it had
Yeah,
an outgoing
pillage is good.
equipment.
All right.
Yeah.
I didn't see a problem with the 2 Ashioks either. I think 1 Pillage might be better.
They have to line up properly.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard
yeah.
going around the draw.
There it is. That's our win
I
con
think-
if they play Rest in Peace.
Above
Um,
ground threat.
Oh, this hand looks sweet.
Do we want to keep it?
This is an awesome hand.
All right.
Because we can ransack.
Yeah. Name mold.
That's why Lavaclaw Reaches is in the deck is for Rest in Peace.
There we go.
I see your man land.
I'll raise you one with better artwork.
Got him.
Boom.
Wow. Celestial Colonnade versus Lavaclaw Reaches in 2020.
This is
This
some
is
old
what
school.
happens when we ban Arkham's Astrolabe. That's right. That's right.
I think one of my favorite progressions I've ever had in Magic was playing against an opponent. It was 2019, I think. It's like way past
So
the
real
glory
quick,
days.
do we want a Kroxa or a Ransack first?
Kroxa, I think.
Kroxa?
Yeah.
Yeah, just put the fear of God in them, you know?
Yeah. Next turn is gonna be we gotta start them thinking the next turn is just gonna be Unearth Skelemental. Just ransack into Unearth Skelemental again.
Yeah, they have PTSD from that.
That is weird that they discarded the path instead of
Oh
using
yeah.
it.
Maybe that says they have Rest in Peace. I don't know.
Or maybe they misclicked.
Possibly.
Always
they,
enough.
they played it. They played the Hallowed Fountain tapped, and I would have thought that they would have shocked into Rest in Peace.
Prairie Stream too. What's happening? I like that one though.
They're probably playing it to help with Mystic Sanctuary, just having another.
So,
Yeah.
do we want to go
Yeah.
Ashiok right now, since they've literally done nothing?
What do we read them for in light of the fact that they pitched Path? That is still kind of strange to me.
Snapcaster to cast the path, but they couldn't do this turn anyway.
You could have Mana Leak.
Do they have a? I was gonna say maybe a sweeper effect. Might be a reason to pitch Path, but sweepers
Oh,
are
yeah,
not
like
viable against
freezer.
us.
Unless they're
I
playing
guess-
Settle the Wreckage. Oh.
Pest.
Test.
I mean, playing Ashiok is really reasonable because, like, it's not the end of the world if it gets countered. And
I agree.
All right. I'm also thinking just they haven't done anything, so they could have, like, maybe they're trying to wait to jam a Stoneforge Mystic or something, right? And if we get an Ashiok out before it, and they probably have fetches, so am I milling or am I just chilling with it?
That'd mill
We-
us.
Yeah, we can mill ourselves.
Oh yeah, because that would make Kroxa alive next turn.
Yep.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah. He's exactly live too. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Dang. If only that was Bolt. So just still going Kroxa?
Hmm.
The only thing about Kroxa, I mean, I think it's okay. It just gets Jace bounced, which isn't like the best.
So do we want to do Bonecrusher? Do we want to stomp Jace and Ransack?
I mean,
If we're gonna do that, we should lead on Ransack to see if we can set up something real spicy. But like if we escape Kroxa and they're priced into Jace bouncing, I think that's a really good, trade on the value axis for us.
We
I
can
guess-
stomp him next turn, right?
The risk would be if they don't have to bounce with Jace, then we might be in a little trouble. But Ransack is a higher variance play. It depends on how lucky you guys are feeling. What about Lava? What's Lavaclaw Reaches? Just a 2/2?
It's a 2/2, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's,
So
if
not
you have
quite-
more mana, you can make it bigger.
Yeah.
But
it. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
if we think they have another path in hand because they dished it like right off the bat, then maybe Seasoned Pyromancer has merit.
We could also draw a bolt off Pyromancer.
True. There are a lot of lines here.
Well, I was kind of hoping to find a bolt off of Ransack too. If we're ransacked.
We can Ransack. I'm down for that.
Well, what do you guys think? Pyro is better?
We'll see. Okay, Ransack looks at 3 cards. One could be Bolt. Seasoned Pyromancer gives us a look at 2 cards, but it also could put 3 bodies on there. So even if they Bolt and Path, one of those bodies will probably stick around combined with Bonecrusher to finish off Jace in case we need to.
Yeah.
Who's talking?
It's really, I think that's really good reasoning.
All right, let's do it.
So we're just pitching Ransack and Fatal Push.
Yep. I don't think there's any reason to mill anymore since Kroxa is live.
Yeah.
Would we prefer to pitch Seasoned Pyromancer and Fatal Push and keep Ransack?
That's what I was thinking. Though,
I kind of like keeping Seasoned Pyromancer though, just to be able to draw too. Like to be able to get once we play out whatever we draw in this, to be able to continue
are we
kind of
worried
drawing.
about
I agree.
Because that would be a reason to keep push.
Yeah, but if we were going to want to keep push, we should have played Ransack because our hand is so good that we're pitching push even if it's got use cases there to Pyro, right?
Well,
All right, so it didn't pay off, but we've still
Well,
made some stuff.
Unless he
Still pretty-
upticks Jace, and they even if he upticks and they don't do anything here, Jace will be dead next turn. Unless they play a sweeper.
Yeah,
But
that's
even
what I'm
then,
worried.
Lavaclaw can kill. Because he'll probably have to tap out for a sweeper. Then we can go Blood Crypt, Lavaclaw, and kill Jace that way.
Yeah, true.
Got a lot of lines for next turn, I think.
Is this supposed to be the same guy who's in the artwork for Young Pyromancer?
Doesn't look like it to me, but I haven't looked that closely before to compare the two.
Timely or reinforcements?
And no 5th land drop for them.
Nope.
Ooh, that was a good draw to check for path.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we Inquisition and Skelly.
Yep.
Give it to him.
Double
Go
path.
Oh no.
So, Charm, double path. So we're not going to be able to stop him from pathing. So just take Charm? Or...
I would take Charm.
Alright.
Oh, they decided not to play their Flooded Strand.
Yeah, interesting. We've got Big Tef coming down next turn.
So knowing that,
Well,
do we want to... Because they can kill any one of these, then they can block 2.
we might not have to worry about the fairy unless they draw land, because they can't search for another land off of Flooded Strand right now.
Oh, of course, you have
Yeah.
Ashiok.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was great.
So do we
Great
want to
call.
go Skelemental and swing into Jace with the Skelemental to kill Jace?
I mean, they have a path.
Yeah, they got the path.
If we want to play into the path, maybe we should just like play the Pyro out and discard Bonecrusher and a land. Or the Skelemental.
If we're going to do something like that, do we swing first?
Yeah.
Because like this way, the problem, I guess, hopefully he lets an Elemental through to hit Jace.
Yeah, if we do that, maybe we kill Jace. That's better.
Yeah, good. All right.
Because like him having the Strand in hand, hopefully he wants to try and deal with this Ashiok. Ah, he didn't do it. Well, so knowing that, do we want to Spyro, or do you want to just... I guess playing out Bonecrusher doesn't really do anything.
Are they playing the Pyro discarding Skelemental Blood Crypt?
It could do Kroxa too. I mean,
We could unearth
Yeah.
Kroxa. We could not unearth, escape Kroxa.
I think
Oh.
escaping Kroxa does put them under a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah, they'd probably have to bounce it with.
They probably have to
Jace.
path
Well,
that.
it,
Maybe we can get a Skelemental
forces
attack.
them to path it.
Yeah.
What doesn't force into path? I think it makes them. I don't know, because they could Jace bounce or tuck with Teferi in order to still have a path. But
They do have to draw a.
A land for the Teferi. Yeah, the Jace bounce is kind of annoying. I mean, we get to
Now-
play the Kroxa from hand again.
and now after this, we should mill them with Ashiok, or mill ourselves with Ashiok, right? Clear out that yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumped another path. Mill
They
us.
dumped
That way
path.
also Kroxa
So
will
They
be able
they
to light up.
discarded this Flooded Strand.
Oh, they
so-
did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
They
that
have
makes a lot of sense.
Path. They just have to stick to Fairy and Path. Yeah.
So if I was them, I would Rainstorm first.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're gonna do.
Maybe they draw another Flooded Strand. That would be funny.
Go for the brainstorm. Okay.
So they're gonna try and find a land, I bet. That's funny.
Those are all really good cards we milled there.
True.
so if they just pass, do we go Skelemental and Bonecrusher Giant after combat? Let's try and go wide. I have to choose between pathing the Skelemental and the Kroxa.
If they just pass, they probably drew either Snapcaster or Cryptic.
Teferi?
Never mind. They got little taps. Well, that's another way to bounce. Dang. Okay. Hey, I hate that card too, by the way.
That card
There we go.
was also a mistake.
I hate the
Oh,
static
yes.
ability.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
the card is cool. The static ability is awful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, if the static ability was not there, or even if it was like the static ability was like the -3 or something like that, no problem.
Mm.
It's just the fact that it's whenever it's there.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
So
great.
Inquisition the path, and then we can swing
And then
in,
we,
make him dump Teferi.
or we can just, yeah, that's true. We could Skelly kill the Jace and then Bonecrusher to kill the little Tef.
I actually
Let's
like that a lot.
Inquisition first see what that
Maybe
last card
Skeleton.
is.
We can't kill the Jace and they can discard. Just to point that out, I'm sure you weren't thinking of it.
Oh, they lost Teferi.
They hit the Teferi on top.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
So take path.
Yeah, take path so we can kill both their planeswalkers here, right?
Yep, and then
Yeah.
Skelemental swing to Jace, stomp Teferi.
Yeah.
Seems good to me.
Yeah.
I mean, we could maybe let the Teferi stick around. Well, no.
I just
Yeah.
I just-
I mean,
Yeah, it's just I don't want them to get that instant speed, timely reinforcements. It sounds a little obnoxious.
if we're gonna let Tef stick around, we have to remember we cannot stomp on their turn. So we'd probably be doing
I'm just gonna
something
kill
else.
it.
But yeah, I'm cool with the stomp here.
Like I think
Yeah.
I would rather just get rid of Teferi.
Yep.
I just don't really think it affects this deck as much as it would say like Jund, because this deck seems to play a little bit more at like just sorcery speeds in general.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
very much.
Oh
so.
yeah, no, this deck is very sorcery speed. It's just I don't want him to get the continued value of like the drawing cards off of him eventually, and I don't like the idea of him being able to instant speed board wipe us or something if it comes to it.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Snowy Kroxa and Unearth.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't swing into Ashiok there.
Expecting the Lavaclaw Reaches attack, maybe with that soldier.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So do we want to Thoughtseize, or do we just
We have
want to go
exacted him and to Kroxa and Unearth.
Kroxa and escape him? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, escape.
I should point out the clock here in case we don't win this one. We're pretty behind.
Yeah. And then do we want to mill with Ashiok to exile what they got? Or do we not care about what they have?
We kind of want to exile their graveyard at least. Could target themselves or target us.
Mystic Sanctuarying back the timely would be kind of annoying.
We could also
Yeah.
take that timely reinforcements because that could be annoying.
Ah, we milled double Stoneforge Mystic. That's funny.
So they can Teferi Tuck, Kroxa, kill Ashiok. Don't know if that's really good for them or not. Okay, I'm just gonna draw a card. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh
Nice.
man.
Very nice.
So is he going to kill Ashiok with it, or is he just going to swing into us with it?
Might
Probably
just
just
swing
infinite
into us.
blocker.
Oh, oh.
He's going
He
to
wants
us.
the trigger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense. He wants to untap his lands and stuff.
Hmm.
This is a tough discard, actually.
I guess it's the
Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he's doing nice. to-
Unfortunate, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, we're gonna need the gas man for next turn, I think.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So just
okay.
jam this, swing this at Teferi, swing this at him? Or do we want to go both at Big Teferi?
Good question.
It's a really
gonna
good
have
question.
Yeah.
His,
Um,
can't have
if we go both at him, then he has to have something.
If we go
Oh, that's
both at
true. We
big
just have
difference.
lethal.
If he can't discard a land or he's dead.
Yeah, maybe we should just try to just press the issue. Yeah, just try to win here.
Oh, he's playing something.
Really interesting,
Cryptic
too.
Map.
First, cryptic
Oh,
land.
Cryptic.
That really gets Skelemental.
Yeah.
Nothing
Oof.
matters. Life sucks.
Facts.
Do we want to do Bonecrusher or Spyro?
Spyro, right?
I'd rather
Yeah,
do
Spyro, let's keep the foot on the gas. Let's rip it Unearth and just bring that Skelemental back.
Bolt
Do we want to use the
Liliana.
Ashiok? I don't know how much is shutting off right now.
Do we want to play? Do we want to play the land or just hold it?
we should probably hold the
Why
land
not
for
play
the
it?
sword.
Yeah,
sort of
discard to sword.
Yeah.
Unless we just want to take. Unless we want Spyro to block.
Nah. Oh, you're killing it next turn.
Hopefully.
Urge.
So they cared about it. That's interesting.
Well, they can.
Yeah, they can.
Now they can.
Cryptic.
They can. Yeah.
Search
They
with
can Mystic
Stoneforge.
back
Oh, they
Cryptic.
can.
Yeah, they're gonna draw a card.
Yeah, and
draw
then
a Cryptic
draw it
command.
off to Fairy.
So they
Ugh.
pretty much have
This is everyone's favorite play pattern.
You still get to
Yeah.
kill the soldier next turn.
That's true.
Yeah.
maybe they care more about the soldier sticking
Did
around
not
than
swing
we
in.
do.
That's surprising.
That is surprising. How much can we get in with Lavaclaw Reaches? Because you can fire that off after
I
they
don't, have any,
cryptic.
I don't think I
tap
have
the
anything
team.
left to fetch. Whoops. Oh well. Sure. Well, I mean,
Wait.
if he waits until the end of the main step, right, then I can't. From like passing, if he does it like beginning of
No,
combat.
so set a stop at your beginning of combat. And then what happens is you say go to combat. I mean, you can
Okay.
bolt first probably, but you go to combat. They're gonna cryptic tap your team, and then after that resolves, you can fire up your lava claw and still attack.
So do you want? I'll bolt soldier first.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, no.
Wait. No, because now they can counter this and tap.
Yeah, but then we can Lavaclaw Reaches after they counter
Yeah.
and tap.
I think that's okay.
Well, I think you want to wait. I think you should have waited until the beginning of combat, because then they have to counter. Then they have to tap, draw. You bolt the soldier, and then you can hit Teferi with the Lavaclaw Reaches. 'cause
Oh,
Teferi-
yeah, you're right. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, that's true. I should have thought of that too.
Do you remember when I said I didn't like Death Shadow? That's not true. It's blue-white control is my least favorite.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I like
That's fun.
putting
It's the anti-Jund.
It's just true. Open up their exiles. See if they have any more copies of Mystic Sanctuary.
We
Yeah, they probably have another one in deck.
did.
Probably.
Yeah, we didn't hit any of it. So
Yeah.
We're losing clock here too.
Yeah.
Just yield through these turns if you
Yeah.
can, I think.
Yeah, we really got to deal damage to this Teferi here.
It might be time to think about just scooping.
I don't think we're there yet.
Did anyone think Mystic Sanctuary was going to catch a ban or no?
I hoped.
No.
What I wrote on Patreon is that I had a feeling it was getting banned, but maybe that was Pauper, and it turned out to be it was Pauper. But I was feeling a Sanctuary ban in my bones, and I thought it was kind of like a real dark horse candidate for Modern.
Sure. Yeah, I think maybe they got rid of the lathe and thought they'd done enough.
Yep.
I don't think Mystic Sanctuary is good enough to be banned, but I don't think it ever should have been printed. Like, I don't like that the card exists. I just don't really think it should be banned.
Yeah, I think it's fair to put it in that category. I think Astrolabe, Veil of Summer would have been the perfect bans, but didn't get it. Didn't get half of it anyway.
Chase the Mind Sculptor?
What did he do with it? To just draw two? Oh.
Oh no, Archmage Charm.
The hits keep coming, huh?
We can beat Stoneforge though.
We can.
went off the top.
Mm.
So
Fire Lavaclaw all at Teferi. That alt's gonna
Right.
start doing things.
Let's do it. Never scared.
Mhm.
never mind.
Yeah, it's got protection, right?
Yeah, no, I was thinking it's plus X was plus X plus 0.
Gotcha.
Mm. Took a bite out of that Teferi, though.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure.
I think we've lost this one, though, because now he goes Batter Skull, and he equips Feast and Famine to it.
That's right. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that gives it protection. Shit.
This is good information if they have another equipment to search or not.
I mean, we have Pillages and K-Commands in the deck, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. On this, let's see. Oh, Kolaghan's command is just lethal, huh? Most likely.
Yep.
If they don't have a counter spell. Oh, wait, they can fire up Colony? 4, 6, 9. Okay. That was a good equip.
See some gas. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
right.
Gasoline, boys.
Oh,
No,
Oh.
cryptic.
Am I just
Alright.
scooping?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
game.
think that's the
Yeah,
scoop.
full colonnade.
We got, we need to finish the third game.
Yep.
Cool.
Or what do we want to do for on the play? And now that we know
I
they are
want
not...
Magus. I want
Well-
Magus in this matchup. I want to shut down Sanctuary, and I want to shut down
Nice. Maybe Ashiok is like, we don't really need it on the play. We can just put them under enough pressure.
Maybe.
Yeah, we
Do
don't.
We
we
didn't
want...
see any grave hate, so maybe
Yeah, do we
Kroxa's
want
still
the
fine.
do we want the the third Kroxa, and do we want the second Pillage?
Interesting. I'm not sure.
I kind of would want to put the Unearth back before the Kroxa.
Unearth back.
Well,
Yeah.
is there anything else we don't want from what we were running? Do we want to cut Pillage entirely?
We
got
might
plenty of
have
K commands.
to. We're
might have
struggling
to.
for cuts.
So cut Pillage. Do we want to trim a Lily?
Oh, maybe there's some number of fatal pushes or lightning bolts we don't necessarily need. I don't
I
know.
was just looking at that. Like, on the
Yeah.
play, we're more likely to be able to answer Stoneforge with other things.
Right.
So
So
cut a
maybe-
bolt, cut a push.
I would
Yeah, maybe.
cut. Oh yeah, but a push will take care of the.
Batter Skull Germ.
Which one can we? Better Skull, yeah, the germ.
Bolt
So-
takes care of Jace, so I could see splitting one and one if we're trimming like
Yeah.
that.
I like 1-on-1 trim. Seems good.
And then do you want to just do 2 Magus?
I would just do 2 Magus.
Yeah, I like that.
That seems cool.
Winner. It's just
Alright.
good.
Let's do it, boys.
We need this win. We need it.
Yeah, we do.
This seems like a decent hand.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep.
Just don't forget to fetch
You-
that swamp.
True.
Yeah, good point.
Snap.
Oh yeah, they have no basic lands in their hand.
Oh,
they have
nice.
fetches.
Hopefully
You
they
get some
fetch.
island.
Hopefully they fetch a Hallowed Fountain and do not put us on a Moon Effect.
I
That would
don't
be
think
very
they.
funny.
I don't
they're
think
not
they read
gonna-
us for a moon effect.
I would hold on. I would maybe cling our own Inquisition to try to rip another hand disruption spell.
Yeah, why not?
Pretty good line.
Too bad.
Make sure you fetch a swamp with the Bloodstained Mire.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
going to end step.
Oh, we can actually
Ooh,
fetch out
stuff.
both our swamps here. That's pretty good.
It is.
And they put one down that does not give them white.
Honestly,
Just want to point out that they can probably just
Float
float
one.
white and path it.
They can do that. That's right.
Mm. Well, what do we
So
want to
maybe
do then?
maybe Path was the take. Then.
I mean, we can hold the.
Do we want to
Magus.
Spyro right now then? Look for another thing to rip path out?
Yeah.
Maybe that's better.
that might also just path the Spyro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be good for us.
So do we?
Okay.
What do we
And we
want to
could
dump
also-
with the path? Land and Unearth or double land?
Probably
Land
Make
Magus.
land
So we
Unearth.
can, well, because we can
Oh,
unearth
Unearth
Magus if we
Magus?
want to.
Yeah.
We could.
Oh,
do
yeah.
man, because yeah.
Oh
Dang.
man, we drew a lot of lands.
Oh, man.
Feels bad.
At least
Yeah.
they're on the top of our library.
Yep.
All right, and then like small chance we debate them. Like they're like, oh, they dumped their Magus. We don't have to play around that card anymore.
I kind of didn't want to show them it at all. I won't lie.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
But it doesn't matter, I guess.
Let's like tap out for 3 fairy on another dual land.
Disciplined.
All right. No, I'm gonna take the stop off.
You know, I kind of think those Theros lands are ugly. Maybe that's just me.
You say you like them or they're ugly?
I think they're ugly.
Do that.
I thought they looked cool at first, so I got a bunch of them in paper and then just switched back to my old lands.
I was the same.
Oh, he did path. He did path.
All right.
Oh, you love
He
to
got
see
another
it.
one.
Stoneforge.
We're gonna Magus them off of white here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We also get to stomp it, and if they have the
Yeah.
counter, they'll use it on the stomp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We might be doing it here.
And keeping them off of Jace.
Right. That's really important.
And we just beat him down with an elemental forever.
I mean, we're unearthing Magus here, right? They can't
Yeah,
get white.
so, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, do we
nice.
really care if they play Jace at this point?
with that Dreadbore. Not anymore.
He's probably just
They spend
fetching
their
up an
whole turn.
island.
Yep.
They spend their whole turn dealing with Magus, then Jace is gonna die. Feels pretty good.
Another.
We just have another path.
Oh.
Oh.
Purge.
I'll put that Bonecrusher out then.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
They usually only play maximum like 2 sweepers, probably just 1 though. Just sideboard.
Mm-hmm.
Do the Stoneforge variants play sweepers?
Yeah, just maybe 1 sideboard.
What'd they put on top?
Path.
Oh,
It's a pretty good turn for them, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Mystic was pretty good.
Yep.
feels bad when the land seems like the deciding factor in the match, though.
You guys are coming around to the ban, aren't you?
So swing into Jace
Swing.
or
Yeah, swinging a Jace, they'll path it, and then we get to post combat Dreadbore.
Attack the elemental at
Yeah,
them.
attack the elemental.
oh well. I already pressed both.
Man, where are Skelementals?
Yeah, true. I think a lot of this game is we just drew like a lot of lands, even after the Seasoned Pyro.
In a
and everything else.
22 land deck.
Yeah, we definitely just drew mostly lands. So, You know, I
just
mean,
maybe,
not a lot you can do about that.
Escape, cling to dust.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, we do have that.
Very nice.
Turn off the auto yields. Was not even considering that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot all about that. Good call.
Who spotted that? Nice call.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh shoot, man. Yeah, because if they try to go in some sort of Mystic Sanctuary Cryptic Luke, we could target the whatever they fight for, whatever they're going for in the graveyard, and exile it.
That would be sweet.
I'm just gonna go for the path right now.
Sounds good.
God.
Another land. We don't even
Yeah.
have anything to fetch with this one.
Ooh.
They got Cryptic, though.
Ugh.
I feel like we have to pick a better spot for it.
Yeah, feels bad, but
Yep.
Oh, I should.
No attack.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked the button, so we're
Or we
bluffing
just,
something.
Punching away
just triple leveling them.
to fuel the escape now.
Boom.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's true. True.
We're kind of in a bad position, so we kind of have to just do what we have to do, you know.
True.
Still gonna call an A block. All right, we got our damage back.
Just auspiciously take them to 6 and then they tap out. Is that
If we don't draw anything next turn, we could consider like trying to pump up, like don't play the land, like pump up Lavaclaw.
Ooh, that was a good draw.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe they bounce it, replay it.
I'm surprised they haven't even tried to play out the Batter Skull.
Oh, please don't Cryptic.
All right, I think we should attack with the Lavaclaw then.
Yeah, I like that line.
And maybe we should be pumping it for 2.
We only pump.
Yeah, do it. All in.
I'd have to fetch shock to pump it twice. Do we want to?
Yeah, you're at 18.
Who cares? Let's do it. Let's live the dream.
No. Opponent's cheating. No.
Jerks.
Seriously.
It's meant for a refund.
They always have it. They always have it.
Watsy, my opponent had it. I want a refund.
So they have Batter
We're just gonna
Skull.
rip another one, boys. Don't worry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, now we file. Now we file for comp.
That's too much. That's too much.
Now we file for compensation.
I think we're legally allowed to salt off in chat now, right?
I think we're legally allowed to now.
We're gonna need ellipsis / in chat ASAP.
Okay, that's
That could
something.
be the start of something. Maybe.
Yeah, that's a card.
Okay.
Ooh.
Unearth.
We don't have anything in
Looks
the
like
yard. Just cycle it.
Yeah, cycle it.
What was the other card? Was it Ransack?
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
I
shit.
think Ransack was better.
I didn't
Honestly-
realize I didn't have anything in the yard when I took it.
Yeah, so did I.
Cycle
I was-
Unearth.
Oh,
Oh,
so I cycle it
right.
now?
Cycle Unearth.
No,
Yeah,
let's,
so
let's wait for Cling because they're probably going to fetch a Mystic Sanctuary here.
we'll,
Yeah, try and grab
They
back
shouldn't.
Cryptic.
We have to make the first move on that.
right.
Mm.
Sorry, I didn't realize how far behind we were on time.
That's fine.
So maybe we should be. I guess we're just cycling on Earth. We can not hold up Cling on them. We just Cling ourselves. Just to draw.
Yeah, if we don't hit much here, we might have to.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
all right.
That's a Lily and a
Love
Seasoned
it.
Pyro.
We are jamming.
This is the comeback.
Yeah, I smell a comeback, guys.
Ask you can borrow some of his time.
Oh,
Oh,
target whatever
Okay,
you
we
go.
can Cling this.
Yeah, cling whatever they target.
That feels good.
I think we got the moral victory here at the end.
I mean, it's just hating on control decks.
We're not completely dead.
How many Blood Crypts do we have? Just the 2?
3. I believe one of them has been exiled, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do not think we have any fetchables left.
They have no cards in hand.
I guess they're just attacking both at us.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. Put us to 1. Or put us to 3.
1 at Lily.
Oh.
Okay. Acceptable.
Okay, all right. Lily,
I'll
you
accept
did
the
your
outcome.
Mm-hmm.
She served with honor.
Indeed.
All right, let's go like Magus, K command.
Whoops. Accidentally pressed OK.
All right.
Do we want to cling something? Okay, no, never mind. Never mind. No,
I
you're
feel like
good.
just dump Cling, right, to this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
fine.
Yeah. So that way, then we can play the second one.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right.
Hey.
Well, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah. Sorry, my excitement is real.
The hype was real.
Wait to see if they fetch or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
If they do fetch, do it in response. Okay.
Oh man.
Upkeep. I'll do it in the upkeep. Oh.
Stupid smart opponents.
Be just K commanding.
I think we just jumped with Elemental.
Yeah,
Okay.
we could jump with
Remember, they can bounce Batter Skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should have just main phased it, but now we just
Yeah.
They had 3 mana up if they had any
they
land
did.
to fetch.
if they have a land effect, yeah.
I think we should have clanged something.
Yeah. Good draw.
Okay, that's
We'll
something.
start with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jam it. Just do whatever you want, man. We got a minute 28.
I'm kind of just clicking through stuff because of the time.
Yeah,
So I'm not
Yeah, fair
paying
enough,
super
fair
much
enough.
attention to stuff.
Yep.
You're good.
Huh. Well, let's attack.
Hopefully they block the pyro and we kill it.
Yeah, they fire up colony to
No.
1.
Let's do this.
Mm,
Destroy artifact. Discard. Discard.
yeah.
Artifact.
mm.
It just bounced
We're
back
dead to the colony attack. We
Yeah.
gotta draw Fatal Push or something.
Okay. That's actually.
We could gain life with Cling to Dust to
Yeah.
beat that.
Oh, I was thinking just
Henry?
going Spyro.
Yeah.
They're discarding Mana Leak. Maybe they have a counter spell.
I don't know. I think I would. Well.
We have a minute left. We're going for the upside. We're going for
Yeah.
the high upside.
Just do literal anything at this point.
I probably should have played Inquisition before I
Yeah.
clicked
Yeah,
OK.
we're dead anyway.
Yeah, pretty dead anyway. It's all good.
Yep.
All good.
Well, we made it close.
Indeed.
We flooded a lot and still made it close.
11.
Hmm.
Kind of curious.
Baby shark.
Wait a minute.
Hey, we only found 17 of the 22 lands. We still have 5 left somewhere in there. Let's see if he swings at Liliana.
Nice.
All right. Unlucky.
We're still gonna catch this league, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rally back.
Absolutely.
Our luck was we were turning a corner on that one.
Yeah, we did. There's so many catch-up cards in this deck that like you can recover from a flood. We didn't there, but we could have.
You can, yeah.
When I'm on rock, I'm like, yeah. After a certain point, it's basically deterministic, and
Mhm.
it's really not with a deck like this. So
That's true.
win or lose, I'm seeing a lot of encouraging signs, and I think we're going to put Elemental Token and Lavaclaw Reaches on the thumbnail so far.
Nice.
Nice. I like it.
And
I
sup.
like this hand.
Yeah, that sounds sweet.
You should just have the text sup as one of it's one of the
Oh,
we got a
sup,
sub
bro.
bro in there.
Oh.
Right.
I
Nice.
respect the sup, bro. That's a good
This
one.
guy plays the meta.
This hand is pretty sweet though.
Definitely.
I do love this hand.
Oh.
Oh,
that
up
four
against
color
the
shadow.
what?
4-color shadow.
Do we want to take Thoughtseize or do we want to go Goyf?
Take Thoughtseize, right?
I think
Skelemental
Take
Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize.
Take Thoughtseize.
Yeah, you want to Skeleum.
Because, like, Goyf doesn't really look very good comparison to Skelly. Plus, we
Oh.
could find a push or something off this Ransack.
Dude, nothing looks good compared to Skelemental.
Oh man, are they gonna soft stub this Ransack? That'd be pretty funny.
That would be funny.
I would play a red land so we can Skelly next turn.
That makes sense.
Oh.
You want to
Worth it,
stub
Bob?
it?
Want to stub it? Oh, they're going for it.
Ooh.
Aggressive.
Please. Please, I'm
Played right
okay
Jordan.
with this. Like,
This is super aggressive.
if this is something you truly feel like needs to be stopped,
Oh.
I will allow it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, they want to maybe cling whatever we put in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Let it resolve.
So let's take K command, right? Seems like
Yeah.
the best.
I like
Yeah.
taking them.
Yeah, we might actually just be able to, like...
They're probably gonna play their Goyf out, right?
I would assume so.
Oh, they didn't go for the cling.
Interesting.
I guess they know what we're up to.
Yeah.
They saw through the line. These guys are throwing the expendable card at me, hoping to get the counter spell.
Oh,
And they're not playing the Goyf out.
I wonder if they, like, drew Shadow.
That makes me curious.
I would also
Well,
just, like...
I'm just going Skelly, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
No,
Yeah, you
fair.
can play the castle if you want.
Right.
I was just gonna go Castle Skelly, right?
Seems sweet.
Maybe Abrupt...
Yeah, they can try that.
Color Shadow, play that.
They could. They don't have Revolt at least.
That's true.
Weird.
I feel like our opponent wasn't expecting us to play Lightning Skelemental.
Maybe they were expecting Liliana. They just hold up their stub.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
Good call. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not the first time they've failed to anticipate Lightning Skelemental today, you know?
That's true.
Yeah.
Cards are getting them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't Fatal Push and Cling to Dust.
Wait, why didn't they just push the Skelly?
They didn't have
They don't have
Revolt.
Revolt.
Oh, okay. My
Yeah.
bad.
You know, for the longest time, I thought Skelemental was just, like, a meme.
Yeah. Same here.
It's,
Well,
I think it
still
still
is.
kind of is, but in the shell, it really shines.
It's a great
Yeah.
meme, is what it is.
It's a meme of great power.
Yes.
I've been
How big
using
is
that
that for?
sideboard card.
4/5.
Great.
4/5. Okay. So
Let's get Unearth. That'd be good. They can sub it.
yeah,
Just
that's a good draw though.
yeah, that's.
So what are we wanting to do here? Just
Just
I think
Pyro. We can
Pyro
discard
Man-
one of the lands.
what? Pyro, discard what? Marsh Flats and
the Giant.
Giant.
yeah, just like random blockers is pretty annoying for on the shadow side. I think
So yeah,
just like 1/1 elementals that just get in the way.
they haven't fetched a red source, so they do have a TBR and they don't have a land. It's just kind of stranded. So
Mm.
think about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And even then, we're not dead to TBR for a little while. Ooh, land. Feels bad.
You hate to see it.
Indeed. Yeah.
These things are still like so expensive online now.
How much is it?
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head
Okay.
this second. I know like a month ago they were still like $20 each or something.
Wow.
I guess 30.
Like they got really high up there at one point because of Lurrus, and they like have not fallen down yet.
Cold Snap Bauble is $34 online right now.
Oh wow.
Good God.
Maybe I should sell mine.
So I'm thinking, if nothing else, we're clinging this Mishra's Bauble next turn.
I like
if we
that.
draw
Yeah,
another
I like that
land.
one.
We could like chump with his Spyro, get it
Elemental.
back.
Do your duty. The 1/1s are here to chump. That's what their job title is.
True.
Kind of
The
made
facts.
like jumping with Pyromancer in case we drew land.
Well,
Yeah, we can. We're
we can
still
still
holding
this
up
turn.
Locthwain and Cling and stuff.
Yeah,
But
we can main phase Clang looking for a Inquisition
Fatal
or something.
push.
Or Fatal, yeah, Fatal Push would be great too, for sure.
We're also like hitting the
Oh, can you shrink the Goyfs by exiling things from your yard?
do they have an they have a fatal push in here, so I can't shrink them that way. I can shrink.
They have a
They have
creature.
sorcery. I have a creature. I
Yeah,
don't
they
think
have Street
do.
Wraith.
They have
They have
Street Wraith.
Street
Never
Wraith.
mind. Never mind. Just exile. Do your thing. I was just curious if there was
Probably
a
not
chance.
Skelemental though.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep Skelemental in the bin.
I'm doing the not creatures.
yeah.
Yeah, that seems good.
Oh,
Wow.
feels bad.
Okay, well, like,
See it.
Spyro chumping is still good. Get it
Yep.
back.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Jeez, though.
Yep. Not being very kind to us in that regard. But
Indeed.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
22 lands.
yeah. The deck's
Yeah.
holding up anyway, but
Indeed.
It's taking the games very long for our lack of having anything.
True.
yeah.
I will chump the one on the left.
Wise. Wise.
It's all about sending a message.
You should have like hesitated over which one to block, switched back and forth like 8 times.
That's awesome.
So their one card in hand is Stubborn Denial.
Yep, they got Stubby D in hand.
Stub and they're drawing one from the bubble.
Love
Oh.
to see it.
Jeez.
I'm seeing empirical proof that we need 18 lands.
That's might be fact.
I am unironically thinking of going down to 21 after this league.
Probably have to.
All you need is 4 lands.
Baffles.
That's true. Just hit the 4 land. You just have to have them in your opening hand. You don't need to draw anything else.
Yeah,
I think what you're saying is we
Canyon
should
lands.
play a 4-land deck and just mulligan
Yeah, that's
until
what
we
I'm
have
saying.
all 4 in
Yeah,
hand.
that's exactly what Dan was saying. See if they drew the Teamer Battle Rage.
see if we can draw something.
Indeed. So,
Yep,
yeah,
always
the one on the left.
Yeah, you got to go for the one on the left. Well, no TBR. That was nice. Another Death
Okay.
Shadow is not quite as nice.
All right, draw damnation. We got this. Nope. Ooh, well, no.
Well, as
Send
we're
a
doing
message.
nothing else.
So we can just play the Lightning Skelemental, don't attack and pass. No,
If they didn't have a blocker, they'd be dead to the Castle Pump Skelemental.
That's true.
Yeah, we have just enough mana for that.
Let's attack with the Skelemental and just see if they see it.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
Oh, wait, how is
Just
it?
like-
It's double red? So I need to go
Oh,
red.
it's double red.
Why?
Oh, we
Yeah,
don't-
so we just have to fetch.
No, we don't have
A red
because you
source.
need 4 reds. You need 5
Yeah.
red sources.
Oh,
'Cause it's
5.
double-
Shit.
double red
No, you
activated,
need
yeah.
4. Yeah, and we only have 4. Oh no, we have exactly enough, right? Because that. No, because then you need 2 more for that.
We land off, actually.
Yeah, we're 1 red off.
Wait, have we
Oh,
played the
feels
lady
bad.
this turn?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Like, we could get another red, but I think we're mana short.
we're 1 red
Yeah.
off.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Because the castle is the red source, yeah. It's too bad.
So, yeah, if we don't
You
do
can-
anything, we just lose. So,
Yeah, just attack.
We could.
Oh, we can't. No, I said.
Yeah, you guys thinking of drawing off Castle?
No.
What if we have TBR? What about that?
They
A
never
funny
see that
thing-
coming.
A funny thing that will happen here is if you don't assign all of the damage to the shadow.
I'm making the OV sweat a little bit.
Okay,
Tap for
nice.
TBR. All right, you got it. You read me.
They have the stub anyway. They don't care about it.
True.
Honestly, maybe you bluff them, like make them think you have it. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, I was hoping he wouldn't attack with that one. He was scared off by the elementals. So.
All right, they know what's up.
4 color. Do we want Magus?
Probably on the
We
play.
also want, I think we want Ashiok because this is a traverse build.
Yeah.
Yep. Good point.
Yeah, maybe.
We got these. Do we want a spell bomb?
You know, we could like spell bomb instead.
I think I like Ashiok more just because it shuts down traverse, right?
Yeah, it just does nothing. That's pretty good. They have so many
Traverse
fetch
is just a
lands.
1 mana do nothing. Do we want to cut Bonecrusher Giant?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, I think Collective Brutality is not.
Yeah,
Brutality.
Yeah.
not very good
probably
versus Goyf or Death
Lightning
Shadow.
bolt.
The name of
Yeah,
the
trim
deck.
a few bolts.
Yeah, lightning bolt.
I don't think
And-
we're going to cheese them out with the triple A.
No.
Yeah.
Do we
And
want
then
to lose?
the last one we trimmed to Ransack the Lab. The last shadow matchup. I don't know, that's a potential good.
Do you want to
You
do
are
that
our
and 1
resident
spell bomb?
Shadow Scholar.
I'd trim another bolt before a spellbomb, but maybe I'm overrating spellbomb.
Fair enough.
All right, we can do that.
Spellbomb is good against Traverse. Sure.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, because Delirium. Was not thinking that at all.
Come on, guys. We got this. Let's do it.
Indeed.
I'm
It's a
gonna
cool
keep.
hand.
Yeah, it seems keepable.
It's missing the 2-drop to make it really pop.
Yeah, we've had that a time or two, but we, as long as we don't flood here again, I think we'll be in a pretty okay spot.
Kept
Ooh.
in I feel like keeping in TBR is questionable.
Agreed, I agree.
So what do we want in here? I think the obvious take is Street Wraith.
Shadow or drown?
Yeah, Shadow. I like that. Pick Shadow
I'm-
Drown.
Kind of liking Drown. What do you guys think?
Wait. Hold
We
on.
have a lot of fetch lands. They can probably counter the Skelemental if they play. Yeah, because they can like cycle Street Wraith and stuff.
I'm just thinking the
I guess
push
they can just fatal
answers are-
push us.
they can-
Yeah, I'm thinking drown. Like, the nightmare is that they can answer both of our payoffs in hand.
Yeah.
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 We cannot risk that, so.
We'll draw an answer to Death Shadow.
We sure will.
They draw.
Do they draw Thoughtseize?
Maybe they did. Oh,
They're looking for it.
Aw,
they hit.
That's
I
rough.
think they take this
mission failed.
fire
They're definitely going to take Pyromancer.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that's easily the take here.
Let's try the Unearth.
Oh.
That'd be good.
Oh,
Skelemental. Shocking.
You
Shocking
fool,
choice.
You fool.
Ah, come on.
I'm just going to play a fetch.
Yeah.
Deck thin, boys. Let's do it.
Seriously.
So I think I'm just going to start mulliganing 4 land hands as well. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable at this point.
You get a lot of 1-land hands too, even on 7.
yeah.
We got some stiff competition for the thumbnail, and now I'm thinking we need, like, Marsh Flats, Bloodstained Mire, Blackcleave Cliffs, Blood Crypt.
Yeah.
Just all the
Yeah.
various lands.
Non-utility lands.
That's so funny.
All right, that's not
Yeah,
terrible.
never didn't have it.
Seems we're doing still. Like the shadow is getting like pretty big, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we don't like win though, unless we go for attacks here and stuff.
So
Spyro was probably
We
fine as well.
are. So we're just dead now because they just take this, and then Team Battle Rages on the way back with the Shadow growing. Because their Shadow become a 9/9, and then Team TBR us out of the game.
Maybe he discards.
What if they discard TBR? What if they discard TBR?
That's true. It's a possibility.
Good lord. Ugh.
Yeah, I definitely missed that. Okay, well, there we go. And that is how you punt a game with Rakdos Skelemental. All of the people watching on YouTube. that is exactly how you do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Wait,
give
hold
this
on,
guy
hold
the
on.
GGs.
See if you can click on something that'll say paying costs. That'll say that we're paying costs. Can you click on the Seasoned Pyro?
No.
Ah, dang.
I'm gonna hit him with the GGs because yeah, that was pretty bad.
It would have been sweet if we were running Slaughter Packs and we just like 5,000 IQ'd out leveled them there. That would have been really funny.
Well, did not quite cash it, but going into round 5.
Played against all fair decks today. Well, if you count, I guess Gruul's a fair deck, right? Especially if they're not playing Pillage, they're definitely a fair deck.
So is this going to be living in then, since we're X and
3? We played didn't we play against this player before?
Lord of
I don't know if Dan or Juggernaut, if you remember.
No, I don't remember them.
I definitely recognize the name and avatar.
I do too. I'm trying to remember what they play. I don't remember.
Or is it Lord?
Well, I'm going to keep this.
A Puntlantis. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a really memorable name. Like I'm always like,
I think
Lord
we
of
are
Puntlandis.
Lord of Puntlandis now, though.
Oh.
I remember seeing their name and thinking if they're not on Merfolk, I'm going to be upset, but I don't remember what happened after that.
No, they're not on Merfolk. At least the last time I saw them play them.
Then I'm going to be upset.
In a little bit, yeah. No, they were on something really funny for their name. Like they were on like Neo Brand or something like that.
Oh no, please no.
I think punting is registering Neo Brand.
That's true. Oh, they're on Tron.
No. Oh,
That's all right. We got them.
Yeah, that might not be terrible for us, actually.
So do we want to go Kroxa or Ransack then?
Well, what are we looking for with Ransack?
Ransack would be looking for the other red source for the Skelly.
Yeah, Red Source with Skelly would be really good.
Yeah.
They kept 7 when Urza's Mind passed, which either means E-Tron or G-Tron, and they just have it.
They mulled to 6, right? I think
they mulled to 6.
They mulled to 6 and have drawn a card, yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
They're on the draw.
We're also 5 for 5 on the subs, so
yeah,
you know.
that's really big. That is in fact very big.
Yeah, they definitely have Tron.
Don't natty Tron me, bro.
Don't Tron me, bro.
Whoa!
Oh, I got played.
Oh man!
Jesus!
Brutal.
That's intense.
All right. For all of you watching on YouTube, this is how you punt against E-Tron.
I didn't think deck worked.
You should have wrote in chat like, "Please, OP, I have a family."
Wow. This is not our day.
Was not expecting the Warping Whale at all.
The Warping Whale.
I do believe this is at least in part just my lack of knowledge, as I had no idea this was a card before now.
Well, you know it now.
Yeah.
Well, knowing that's a card doesn't mean it should be on your radar there.
Yeah, true.
Well, the joke's on you, opponent. I have all the lands forever. That's all this deck does.
So we can blow up the...
Yeah, I'm thinking just blow up Shock to stop him from getting something else.
That's
I like that.
Yeah, that's actually a good line.
Make sure I select the correct K command options there.
Ooh, that's definitely been in my range to misclick the K command.
Why is every choose 2 or more not like the collective brutality option?
I know.
Yeah, that's just
I
the
know.
best one. At least now we can kill Karn with Stomp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're staying competitive here, as long as they don't have another real unbeatable payoff.
Like
Karn
me.
liberated.
Like Maze Mind Tone.
Ugin.
Well,
I love the art on that card.
So
Not
walking this-
okay,
yeah.
that's acceptable. I was getting worried there for a minute.
that's
Second
really good
cake
against
command?
Skelemental.
Oh, no,
Other
we don't
cake
have
command
that.
would be great.
Yeah, it would.
Play out Kroxa.
Yes, Kroxa stomp the Karn.
Sure.
Yeah.
Please, OP, I have a family.
Warping Will is really fringy.
It is. I'm surprised
It's
to see
not
that
main
main
deck.
deck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I've seen it in the sideboard. It's not main.
Yeah.
Well, it is
Not
in
even
fact
always, though.
quite good versus this deck. That's
I bet they're playing it for like Arbor Elf or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems good.
I could see that being really good.
Does it say counter target instant and sorcery or just sorcery?
She has
It
sorcery.
is counter target sorcery spell. Oh, if we were on BGX, they could stop Maelstrom Pulse with it.
Ooh.
Don't have anything else. Aw.
They just had the Natty Tron too. I hate Tron so much.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the worst deck.
Oh, and they can just sack scavenger grounds? Gross.
Chalice for 1.
Wow.
What the hell?
Wow, we've been officially shut down.
Yep.
Wow.
I'll allow it.
Damage resolves.
Nice.
Hey, look at there we go.
Love the
Oh.
top deck. If I play this guy out, he just gets shot by Ballista, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's fine.
times
Right?
is a
'Cause otherwise,
trigger.
we're just dead.
Well, it'd become a... go off
If
3
it-
times?
They're targeting it multiple times,
Yeah.
right?
So it takes
it's
6
not
damage.
A spell, though. It's
It's just
not
a spell, right?
It's
Yeah,
it's
so it doesn't target other
target of a
spell.
Oh, it's just a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I knew
There's
that.
No longer a spell.
Probably better to play it anyway.
Right, I knew it. I just want to see if you knew it.
Yeah, it was a test. Everyone else failed, clearly. So do I want to do nothing to Ballista? Offer? Oh, never mind. He didn't even give me the choice.
Yeah, you shouldn't give you the choice.
What he should have done is let me click block there to give me some hope for them killing it.
If you get a block, then you get to block.
So in this spot in paper, if you Thoughtseize target yourself, does your opponent still counter with the chalice?
They have to announce it, I think.
So-
Wait, is
I was just
Chalice
making
in
it.
May?
I was making a joke about chalice checking people in paper.
I kind of want to just dump the hand to then draw off Locthwain and take less damage.
That's what
If
I
you
was
don't
so I'm
think,
gonna
can you
do
draw
that.
Flocklane?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't draw block.
Oh.
after
You could
that.
like bolt one time, or one like just play one of them.
No, I mean you're dead next turn because they pump the Ballista, they hit you for 8, right?
Yeah, no, of course you're super dead.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just dead.
Yep. All right.
Opponent
Well,
puts emotional damage on the stack.
all right. So let's bring in all the E-Tron hate we got here.
Yep.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh yeah, get him. Plague Engineer isn't terrible against Etron, I think.
Yeah, we
I-
should consider it.
I feel like we have things though we want to do. I don't know if we're gonna fit in.
Swing is bad.
What do we want to cut from these? Do you want to trim on the graveyard stuff?
Cut Clings for sure.
Do you want to trim a Kroxa and an Unearth? Assuming they'll bring in some relics.
I don't know that they're going to bring in the men, but they can
Kroxa is
do it
really,
around.
really good against them. Like if you get
Yeah.
a 6/6 down, it's really good.
Yep.
We're on the play. We can take maybe an Inquisition or 2 off and feel okay about that.
Yeah.
What about Bonecrusher Giant and Liliana of the Veil? Thoughts?
Lily's awesome.
Yeah, Lily's
Oh,
awesome.
Lily's great.
Yeah,
I'd love
Lily's
to
good
keep
We cut
answer.
some.
Reality
Yeah, we
Shadow.
could set some giants.
What about the Bonecrushers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's fine.
trim a bolts.
Yeah, lightning bolt's not
Oh yeah,
the best.
bolt's not good either.
Bolt doesn't hit anything, does it?
What do you think about? It hits the guy
It's
made by
phased.
Warping Whale, right?
Oh, great.
Bonecrusher.
Yeah. The 1/1 they make with Warping Whale.
Yeah, or like bolt their own thing, unearth it later.
So do we want keep Bonecrusher cut all 4 bolts?
Yeah, they block Thought Knots here.
Let's see what our curve looks like if we're cutting, like, we're cutting 8
8
1-drops.
one-mana spells.
Oh,
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
incorrect.
player, but we got no problem drawing lands, dude.
It's true.
This is what we've been doing. Let's see, mana cost. I like it. I like it.
All
Not very weak to chalice, at least.
Thumbnail. That image is the thumbnail.
This has got to be one of the. Just...
They're like chalice on 1, and you're like, you fool.
22 3-drops. Oh my god.
OP has no idea, and we draw 1 lander. Oh no.
We got two
Not
1-mana
like this.
spells in here, though. Do we want? No, I'm gonna take the discipline mulligan. I think.
Yeah.
There we
Great.
go.
There we
I
go.
love this one.
It's good.
Bottom push or unearth.
Yeah, I agree. Bottom push.
Maybe unearth.
Yeah, that was a close call. I could go either way there.
We could have gotten turn 2 Thought Not Seared, and that push would have.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not gonna
Then
happen,
again,
boys.
Probably
We're gonna get there.
ransacking on turn 2, anyways.
Yeah, they're down to 5.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Keep mulling, baby. Down to 4.
Why is this card darker than the rest? It's weird. Oh, there it is.
We're back. We're back.
Just going ransack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably should be grabbing a basic swamp, shouldn't I?
Ooh.
That pillage.
I'm liking
might
pillage.
Oof.
Yeah.
move.
Pillage looks good.
All right, opponent.
Do it. Oh.
Am I just pillaging this Tron
Yeah.
land or the Eldrazi Temple?
Probably the 10th. Well, actually, I'm not
Probably
sure.
the temple, because like,
Yeah, I say temple.
yeah, because like if we go pillagers in mind, then they might just go fetch another temple, and then
Right.
Yeah. And if they had kept 6 or 7, I would say they definitely have Thought Knot and Smasher, or one of the two. Having mulled to 5, we can't
Oh
necessarily.
no, are they gonna play spatial contort? No.
But I still think they do
Torture.
probably.
Counter target
Eldrazi.
sorcery spell.
Oh,
I
they
know,
could've
they
countered
did.
That would have
Pillage.
been that
I
would
would
have
have
been
been so
it.
tilted.
Yeah, then you
I
should-
would have dropped out of the chat, boys. Sorry.
And with
I
that,
think
we're
then
done.
Spatial contortion gets the thumbnail. If
Ooh,
that happens.
Thank I would hit that Eldrazi temple.
So we can go Seasoned Pyro, drop the Plague Man, and then unearth it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, seems pretty decent. Do we want to dump that in Blackcleave Cliffs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also worth noting that if we had played Fulminator, we could unearth him in this spot over
Yeah.
Pillage.
Gosh, yeah.
We could have.
Something we talked about before everybody quite got on the call, and
Yeah.
there's certainly incentives to both.
I think we're naming Eldrazi, boys.
Yep,
name-
and then they're going to make a
Huge.
Eldrazi Scion with Warping Wheel right into it.
God,
Yeah.
That would be great.
Got him.
It's happened many times to me before.
so funny. No, not a Thought Not Seer. No, P.
Oh.
Stop.
Aw.
Stop, OP.
Hey.
Opponent's
Lord of
cheating again.
Puntlantis. You should be punting more. What is this?
I know.
I know. He's like top deck Lantis.
Got him.
Well, I'm just gonna do this.
It's pretty
now.
good, actually. Now we can, like, do some attacking.
What if this kills the reshaper and it flips into another reshaper, which flips into something else?
Another reshape.
Yeah, another reshaper. He just cycles reshapers.
Oh,
Chalice of the Void.
Good thing we cut almost all our one.
Well, I'm gonna swing in the Spyro here, see if he wants
Yeah.
to trade it.
Definitely.
He did not. He didn't take the bait.
I feel like serving with the plague too was fine trade for us.
Yeah, that's true,
Yeah.
actually.
Like, are we gonna hold back both plagues next turn if nothing changes?
No, I guess we'll start swinging in.
Blast Zone.
Oh,
Ooh,
we're pretty
everyone-
weak to that. We got a lot of threes.
Yeah.
We only have 22 threes.
Maybe.
Just-
Huh.
oh, we had a matter reshaper stuck in it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Our lock has been broken up. No
That's
longer
true.
locking out their best card.
Feels bad.
Well,
Ooh.
it's nice
Hello.
to hold on to.
Interesting.
So am I swinging in with a Plague Man here?
Hmm.
I think I swing in with Pyro, right? Offer the trade. I know, then you can get killed by that. Never mind.
Like,
But
K command
could-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that-
can K-command that and buy it back. Buy back the Seasoned Pyro.
Alright. But K command the Reshaper, buy back Spyro?
No, no,
This is if
they
you
block
decide
with Thought
to...
Knot, you
Right.
push 2 more damage in.
Oh, if he
Give me-
blocks a Thought Knot, kill Thought Knot with K command?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
like
can even
after
attack with
damage.
Elemental using the same logic. We can attack with Elemental pretty
Yeah,
freely.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, it puts more pressure on them to make a block of some kind. There we go.
Shit.
Yeah, this is
Right
good.
to
Oh.
our plans.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, this is good for us.
There we go.
Oh no, not that.
We got a waste. Yeah. So now we draw... yeah, this...
Turn target creature card from your hand. Deal 2 damage to any target. You
Yes, yes, yes.
And then let's draw something castable.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Pretty
chalice,
good.
I guess so.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, okay,
Kogan,
sweet.
get out of here.
thank
Nice.
Ugin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ugin is very good.
Okay, funny enough, if they top deck a land, they can
Yes.
chalice for 3.
It does make a softer chalice on 3, but
Oh, we're not soft chalice on 3.
We're going chalice on 1,
The
boys.
The fools.
Those cowards.
The fools.
Such cowards.
That's so
Ooh.
insane.
Do we want to just
Hold on.
Maybe we should be
Hold on.
pillaging.
Yeah.
pillage?
Yeah.
Do we just want to pillage a land?
Yeah, we're a temple.
Do we want to hit Temple
was
or do we want to hit
Blast Zone?
Blast Zone?
Awesome.
What do you guys think? What are we pillaging here?
Attack first. Attack first, right? See what they do,
Yep.
if they have anything to say here.
Good point.
Is it Warping Whale?
Warping Whale.
God, warping. Whale.
Chump?
Dismember.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Hmm.
Okay.
I wonder if they didn't want to counter their own dismember. That would have been so like sweet for us. So like they don't chalice on 3.
Oh, right.
I think maybe
So,
is Bloodstone the biggest problem like long term?
I think so. I think they have so
I-
many lands now. That
They have a lot of mana though. Otherwise,
they do, but if we hit Eldrazi Temple, we're still shutting off a good amount of scary top decks.
yeah, they have a lot more mana. That's what I'm saying.
So we want to hit Temple?
Yeah.
It's close.
So hitting Temple shuts off specifically Reality Smasher, right?
That's a hard card for us to beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Well, they will just if they just draw another land,
Right.
then Reality Smasher's back online.
True. So we could just hit Blast
Just
Zone.
give it another
with that.
turn if they do draw a land.
We're no longer obviously soft to Blast Zone, though. You know, like if we're getting Spyro value on both ends and they're spending a land, I think that's good for us.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
hit the
They can't
temple.
Blast Zone.
Yeah.
So do we want to hit Temple or do we want to hit Chalice?
Oh, we don't care about chalice.
Yeah, not chalice.
All right,
We have,
Temple
like,
it
4
is.
1-drops in our deck.
Do it, boys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we sided out we sided around Chalice on one. Pretty
That
well
was
today.
that was in fact the goal of the sideboard.
Honestly, I was thinking about that. Yeah.
I definitely was. I was on that line. Clearly.
Had him figured out.
Yeah.
No thought,
E-Tron
John,
players
no
love to
thought,
play
John.
Chalice on 1. I think
really
they win a
do.
lot of games that way.
It's true.
Love it.
Ooh, that's a good one. Oh wait, that's a good one.
Yeah, that-
Discard though, yeah. Oh, never mind.
No, I was. You can
Love
just play
it.
both though, like
Love
this.
to see it.
Yep, we can play both for sure.
Oh yeah, and if we draw a land,
Discard a Smasher.
Love
Discard a
it.
Smasher. That'd be so sick.
Oh,
Oh,
it mattered. It mattered.
Got him.
All right.
That's what I
That
do,
is
boys.
awesome.
Got him.
Temple was
Oh,
Wow.
obviously.
Crocs is back in the thumbnail.
Yep.
So the thumbnail is ooh,
Back.
Lavaclaw Reaches. So the thumbnail is Lavaclaw
Hey, let-
Reaches. The word
How
sup.
about we upgrade to Lavaclaw Reaches from Blood Crypt?
Yeah, just Lavaclaw
Yeah.
Reaches.
I have to.
Our image of what we sideboarded for this match. The word sup
Yes.
and opponent's Chalice on 1.
No, let's go.
A story in 3 parts.
Yeah, Chalice on 1, 22 3-drops sup. 3 panel.
Oh man, seeing that Reality Smasher straight in hand is.
Oh,
That
that felt
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh,
Not gonna lie, that was good. That was real
Yeah.
good.
They kind of have to.
Am I
like,
just
hold
swinging
on
in
the
here?
card.
No, just wait.
No,
in
I
case
think
they
they
draw
roll back.
something because we have lethal on board with the Lava Claw.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Lavaclaw mattering. You love to see it.
You
might
do
go
love to see
quarter.
it. Oh
Okay,
no!
not as
Oh,
much now. Are they dead? They take 3. Well, we definitely get to swing with the pyro anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
They go to 2.
Yeah.
We could draw something. Oh,
Now they're
They go
definitely
to dead. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Taste it, E-Tron. Taste it.
You can swing with the Lavaclaw too, just to
who's
send
got
that
the 6,
message.
Does
Oh,
have meme
Oh, they
value.
conceded.
who's got
Nice.
the 6-star creatures now?
The Civic.
We
Well, that
have as
felt
many
great.
3-drops as we have lands. That's hilarious.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
That felt great, so we're just running it back. Oh, it's
Wow.
solid keep right there. Ugh, to the 1 lander.
Jeez.
Are we going to 5?
Feels bad.
Yeah, I think we are. I think we are
There's
going
too
to
many
that.
3s.
Alright.
Keep
All
this
right.
one.
Yeah. This hand has a lot of potential.
A bottom, a Skelemental, and what? Unearth or a Pillage?
I want to keep this. Well, I kind of want to keep the Unearth if we already have that 1 elemental.
I mean,
Maybe
we have
Pillage, Skelemental.
All right.
Try to see if we can get there with the Magus.
Yeah, we have 2 good targets for Unearth.
Don't natty Tron me, bro.
Eh.
So if we don't hit our next land, are we cycling our Unearth?
I
Be
would say
a great
so.
hand for Faithless Looting.
Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah.
For that turn 2 Magus.
Ugh.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Another turn 2 elemental. Jeez.
Oh, that was my
Yep.
jam back in the day for a
Yeah.
very short time.
I'm sure you could say that about a lot of hands for this deck, but
All right. Moment of truth. Do they have it?
Don't natty Tron us, bro. Ugh.
yeah.
Hate to
Honor.
see it.
Cycle Unearth maybe in
Yeah.
response here.
Yeah, cycle
Well,
Unearth.
like
Yeah, they're
after
already
though.
looking for it. Oh well.
If
I
we're
don't
trying to hit a
see it.
land, they might take the
Yeah,
Unearth
we
to
have-
get cheeky.
Oh, because if they tag it,
Yep.
well, it's exiled, so it doesn't really matter.
We may just take Magus, so it's no longer it's just not an option of them.
Mm-hmm.
With them already having a 4/4 in play, the Magus is a lot worse.
Yep. They
Yeah,
might
but
take
they have
the
an
Lily.
Ugin sitting in hand.
Yeah, it'd be great to play the Lily.
Oh, nope. Turn off auto yields. Aw, I missed it. I accidentally auto yielded.
That's too bad. Do you want to cycle the Unearth now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is alright. Does not
Yeah.
matter.
We didn't
Maybe we
have,
would have been one deeper.
yeah, and we could have Inquisition this turn, but honestly, feels like we're pretty done for.
I have no regrets. I'm still proud of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We had some moments.
Indeed.
Now the variance was definitely against us. Like pretty much every matchup felt very winnable if we didn't hit like 2/3 of our lands. But
Yeah, I felt like we were drawing the wrong half of the deck. We're a 22 land deck and we flooded out so much.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
but this was a blast. This was an absolute blast.
Yeah. We could cut a land, go 21, and then add another ransack so we could kind of churn through.
I was really hoping for a land because I really wanted to make jokes about mooning our opponents, but this has not been happening.
Yeah, it's like they just got lethal on board.
They could miss it.
Oh.
Wow.
They could always miss it.
Dang, that is the most E-Tron hand I've ever seen in my life. Natural Tron, TKS, Smasher, Ballista.
Yep, pretty much.
Now the most
Thanks
E-Tron
to
hand.
Elite, guys.
Yep.
Yeah. That was a good time. That was a good time. I think we had
a lot of.
Well, there you have it, my friends. There was our league, such as it was. An admittedly pretty poor result, but a great time. And you know what? It really is true. It really is true that most of the losses were just losing to Flood, or maybe to a lesser extent losing to some deep mulligans that we couldn't really recover from adequately. So, you know, maybe there are some lines we missed, but overall, really feels like the losses were more or less out of our hands. But you know what? When you're putting your heads together, when you're memeing, when you're having fun, when you're bantering with the boys, it's all good. I'll tell you what, if I started off a regular donation league where it's just me monologuing against that round one opponent that let us go, that took us all the way down to nothing on the clock, only to beat us with a top-decked vault right at the end, oh boy, you might have seen some go-off moments from the Grimflayer, but because we're all hanging out, having a good time, it's not that big a deal, right? So what did we learn from the league besides the obvious that flooding sucks, variants can suck? Well, let's see. We had a message from Fjord. The Fjord messaged me after the fact and pointed out that we won through Leyline. Of course, a big question mark of this archetype is just how dependent is it on the graveyard? Just how well can it do in the face of graveyard hate? And that is why, as I said at the beginning, I'm a big advocate for some kind of above-ground threat, some kind of ways to win the game that are not made weaker by graveyard hate. And we definitely did that here, so that's a good sign. We won that game against Shadow through Leyline post-board. And beyond that, I would say that this was actually a big selling point for Dark Confidant. The fact that we didn't have Bob here, and you know, Bonecrusher Giant was okay. It definitely did some work at the beginning of the league. It seemed to kind of tail off along with our luck toward the end of the league, like there were moments where it was a little underwhelming or a little clunky or both, compared to some other cards that were potential other spells we could have drawn, and perhaps compared to Dark Confidant, because again, when we're losing to Flood, or when we're losing to deep mulligans, Dark Confidant can power us painlessly right through that Flood if you stick him early. Dark Confidant can successfully unmulligan us, again, if you stick him early. And even though he's not the cleanest fit, and even though you can get punished for playing him over an alternative like Bonecrusher Giant if you run into a lot of hyper aggro decks, we didn't run into those here. We ran into a lot of grindy decks and a lot of interactive decks, and a lot of decks where we just kinda could have used the Bob. So while I don't think we need to be wedded to him, and I think it's totally fine to innovate away from him, especially if you're expecting a lot of hyper aggro here, I do have to say we were punished for not including him. Maybe Bob could have been the difference maker in some of the close games that we dropped. Who knows? But we had a lot of fun moments here, despite again the poor result. I think Kroxa really shone here, Spyro really shone in some cases, and we had we really made tough games of it, despite the fact that we were flooding so hard in some cases that we only cast a few spells. But those few spells proved to be so impactful. Again, the cards I just highlighted were probably the exemplars of that. We had some really good moments with Lightning Skelemental, some really good windows to resolve it and just cripple the opponent's hand, get 6 damage across. Admittedly, we had at least one very bad moment, at least 2 very bad moments with it. Getting blown out by Warping Wail and by a Cryptic Command tap down, those are some feel-bad moments, right? So, definitely, Skelemental, the namesake card, continues to be high variance, a bit of a mixed bag. I think it's what we should be playing, but I could see cutting one and, moving into more reliable things. It can be clunky to draw in multiples as well, even when it is lining up. Unless the life total is really the deciding factor, how many times can you discard 2 and have that be really relevant? It's kind of like top decking a Hymn to Torok late game, right? So I think Kroxa and Spyro continue to be kind of the meat and potatoes of the deck. Ransack the Lab continues to be a really underrated, really good consistency card. And, obviously we are carried to a large extent by our red-black interaction, and cards like Cling to Dust even are continuing to impress me. So there you go, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you for the next video. We're going to do another Discord League very soon. I don't exactly know what we're playing against again yet. It might be Jund again, but it might be something else entirely. We will find out. And we're also, of course, not abandoning the traditional leagues either. We've got more gameplay in all forms right here on the channel just for you. So thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you for the next video. Thank you so much to all the guys who are on the call here, and of course, above all, to the Fjord for your generous support, for piloting, for hosting, all the rest. Wish we could have done better for you, my friend, but I know you had a good time anyway. Thank you, finally, to all of the people we shouted out at the beginning of the video, the new, returning, and upgraded patrons: Jordan Alenz, Liquid Oxygen, Zachary Riddle, James Clugston, Michael Brown, and Jonathan Poirier-Monette. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I thank you again. Everyone out there, leave a comment. Let us know what you thought of this format, what you thought of our lines, what you think of the list, what you think of this archetype, what you think of Modern in the current meta. Please do hit subscribe, leave a thumbs up. Those are ways you can support the channel. And if you would like to support us financially, Patreon's the way to do it. You can get in on the Discord, maybe get in on the next call if you're around when we do it. So thank you again, and I hope to see you for the next video. Everybody out there, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.